YouTube, I am using this piece of wood again to point at objects on the table and throughout the room. It is a wood wedge used for construction. This is a piece of wood. Let's see here. And again, YouTube, there's a secondary device recording. We got the secondary device recording, YouTube. And remember, this is a piece of wood that we are using to point at items throughout the room and on the table. All right, guys, I have to do that little spill every time because that way they can't get after me. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I had 3,370 something earlier. In the front row. Yeah, you are. You're up front. You're in the beginning here. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you all showing up. Maybe we can get 3,500 today. Be nice. You seem you are ready. I be ready. Welcome, Green Smoke. Appreciate you showing up again. Been a couple days for you, I believe. Welcome all to Desert Armory and More. Yeah, we tried the cleaning rod, Katie. Remember? Forget what your actual name is. I have it. It's right there, being used for the to hold them up. I figured out those cleaning rods were pretty good for holding up rifles and handguns. Like and subscribe, says Micah. We will pin that. Thank you, friend. Brookside, how's it going? I'm feeling a little more energized than this morning. I was a little worn down and tired feeling. Sickish feeling. Kind of stuffed up in the head and a little achy. Still I'm a little achy. How was your weekend so far? Micah, there you go again. I forget who it was who asked that originally, a 4060. We just kept saying, no, it's not. There's no such thing. It wasn't you. I know it wasn't. It was somebody else. 16 in the chat. Thank you guys for showing up at Desert Armory and More. Man, if it makes you feel better, I'm sick as well. Had to go to the doc today. Yeah, was that you? No, somebody else was saying they had the squirts or something. They were having the Hershey chocolate squirts. Kenko Jones, welcome. Kaneko Jones, there we go. Pyro, he says. I have Pyrodex gunpowder. This stuff, Pyrodex. It's like black gunpowder, kind of like. What's up, Mr. Kid? Don't be scared. What's up, Noah? Hi. Welcome, bud. Noah is cool. 25. Welcome, buddy. Sort of, man. No, that wasn't you this time. Next time, huh? What's up, Nick? Nick Haddad. I don't have a 4570, no. We have the 300 Savage 99 right there. Then we have the, let's see, this one is the 10 gauge lever action. And that's from 1901. And then we have the 2535. I think that's the first one there. Yeah, from it's a 94 from early 1900s, carbine ring, saddle ring. Second one up is the model 92, chambered in 32. See, is that 3225? No, that one's 2520. The one with the peep sight right there is the 3220. Then we got the 44 mag lever action model 94, and the back one's a Rossi. Any sharps? We wish, mister. We wish. That'd be neat. Let's see here. Slug shots. Do I have any, as in like shotguns that are specifically made for slugs? No, but I do have slug 12 gauges in a box, yeah. Those are rifle, Mr. Cool Kid. Those are lever action rifles. Today is lever action Sunday. What's up, Mundi? Do you have an FN57 Mark III? No, mine's a Mark II. My FN75 is a Mark II. It's in the cabinet. Nice, man. How are you doing? Pretty good, Kendra. Mr. Jenkins, you're a black gun. Like your black gun. Oh, yeah, that one's a Glock. That's a Glock 20, 10 mil. No, you can't have one. AK-47, right there. See if you guys got a problem here. Sorry, guys. Do I have any Henrys? Yes, I got one Henry. We got one Henry. Screen keeps shutting off on my tablet here. What's the cost of them sweet old lever actions? It depends. Yeah, we have one Henry. This one's a Henry, the 22 right. The 22 right here is a Henry. And then it goes up from there. Better not touch it. Yep, not supposed to. How is freedom? How's everyone doing? Okay, read it, YouTube. Most Nagants? Yes, I got one right there. It worked pretty good for squirrels, honestly. It wouldn't have much left. Hey, Carping, welcome. Nice sharks from a grandfather. Nice. What's your most expensive? My most expensive on the table. It was either this one here, which is a 2520, or that one there, which is a 3220. I forget. One of them's an antique though, so it's a lot easier to get that one. What's your favorite gun, sir? On the table, my lever actions is the 3220 right here from 1895. It's a model 92. I would love it if you could answer. Let's see. Dragonoff, I don't have any. What's your thoughts on Stevens 334-308? Don't have one, Mr. That Rabbit. What's the cost SKS or SK13 or something? Depends. SKS depends what brand you get and where you're getting it from. Do you have revolvers? Yes, Jaden. I have a lot of revolvers. Revolvers I have out on Thursdays. So come by Thursdays. We'll have all our revolvers out. It's called Wheel Gun Thursday. Bill, we don't have any that are. They're non-binary. They're non-gender. Brody, what's up, man? Doing good. Call 911. No, we don't need to do that. We have a 22. Nice. Yeah, that one, the third one up right there is a 22 Henry. Let's see. Do you have a... Not sure what you meant. The rest of it. What's up? Mahamit Kara. Welcome. Like I said, VHL, they're not... what do you call it? Guys, just ask questions once. I'll get to you, okay? I don't have any SMGs. That Rabbit, I already answered that question about the Stevens. What's the zoom on the scope? I forget what that... It's a Sweet 33. It goes to 9. I know that, but I forget what the size is. Nice looking guns. Thank you, Outdoor. Bill, yes, it twice. Unfortunately, we don't need that in here. What's your favorite gun for deer? We're going to actually use this hunt. The bat gun is a 30-30 Rossi, Rio Grande. We're going to use that in my 270 Remington 700. What's up, Dragon Tiger? Where's the sawed off? Ortiz, we don't have any. Nothing's for sale. Amir. We're going to get deactivated guns. Antique stores, maybe? How many guns do you have in total in your whole arsenal? I don't know. Somewhere, because I have a lot in there still and stuff underneath the table that are locked up. 80 to 100, maybe. Eugene, we don't need to call 911. No need for that. Sending love all the way from South Africa. Welcome, Shannon. Thank you. You're artillery technician. No, I'm not. Mr. J said hi. 3220. Show it up close. Oh, sure. It's that one right there. That's the older finish with the peep sight. It's a Model 92 hex barrel. 3220. The one right underneath the tablet there. Hopefully that worked okay. I think my screen might have shut off there. It's that one right there. All right, let's see here. Yo, it's just Charlie Parker. Welcome. 24 caliber. No, I have some 25s. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Thank you, Green. Speed Meat says hello. Pro Magic says hi. Charlie says hi again. Is your firearm relocated? What you mean, buddy? Is your job firearm related? Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. Do I have a sniper? Yes, I do, Mundi. Right there. 338 Lapua precision sniper rifle. Subscribe all the way from Russia. Thanks, you, Damo. Welcome. Are you selling those? Nothing's for sale, Andy. Yo, this is Charlie. What's the zoom on that scope and the lever action? I think it goes from... I can't tell from here what size it is. It's a BSA Sweet 30-30. It goes to 9. It's not super big, but especially made for the 30-30. Where you're located, Southern Arizona. Nice collection. Thank you. I have 2 Model 92s and 2 Model 94s. Monday, I already answered that one. Let's have a duel. Yeah, there we go. Hey, brother, what's with thee? Nothing much, buddy. Hey, what's up, Cream Toe? How did you get these? Money like anybody else, buddy. Hard work. So you're just a collector? That might be the biggest collector I've ever seen. No, there's way more than me, buddy. I've got 80 to 100. There's a couple other people who have, like, there's one guy who has, what, 600 something? The Collector on YouTube. Gun I Revolve was Asher. I have a whole bunch of revolvers. If you want to see me shooting some, I posted my 500 and my 460 Smith & Wesson. Yet, last Saturday, I got some videos of shooting that. I do wheel gun Thursdays, so if you want to come by Thursday, subscribe, turn on your alerts. I'll have all my revolvers out on the table. Biggest revolver is a 500. What's your collection worth? I have no idea, your dad. Makes sense. Thank you. Damn, how much money did you waste? None, Kim Mick. None. Favorite pistol revolver. Favorite revolver is my 460 Smith & Wesson. Favorite pistol is actually this one right here. My TTI Canic Combat. What's collection worth? That one already asked. Yes, that's a model 99 Chamberlain 300 Savage. My buddy has a 347 Maximum called the Judge. Nice. That must be a Taurus then. Probably get asked all the time, what's your favorite? Of the lever actions is this one with the peep sights right there. That one right there. It's a 1895 3220. Do I have 4570? Not yet, Charlie. So if you don't ask things more than once, please. They can ask it twice. It's when they ask it 3 times it becomes a little aggravating. But guys, just so you know, I do read pretty much every chat. So just ask it once. It'd be great. That's TTI is clean. Yes, it is. Which one did you get most recently? Of all the lever actions, the 2535, which is this one here. It's made in 1904. It looks like a mini 3030. It's just a little smaller round. Are there any FUD rifles here? These aren't FUD rifles. These are all original. I don't know what you mean, D-lifts. FUD rifles is where people chop stuff and make them funny looking and add this and that. No, these are all original, buddy. All original. I don't think you know what a FUD rifle is, unfortunately. Unfortunately. A FUD or a Bubud. Now that one is a sporterized. That's a difference too, my friend. What's your favorite rifle just in general? My bolt action right here would be my favorite for my bolt actions. 338 Lapua. No, Elmer FUD. No, he's got it's got the little cork on the back end, so it's modified on his. D-Lifts has no taste. Yeah, there you go. The FUD rifles? No, they aren't Fondy. I don't know what he's talking about. No, I don't have any mare's legs. I know some people have these in the 12 gauges in a mare's leg sawed off like the Terminator style, but this is the 10 gauge. Excuse me, guys. Appreciate you showing up, by the way. How super safety or focus reset triggers? I don't have any yet. We would like to get one for that one. For the MP5 clone. Yeah, the sporterized Mauser. Not a Mauser. It's a 303 British Lee Enfield. Someone sporterized it before I bought it. Thanks, Bullet. Bullets and Bass. I do have a Mauser, though. It's right here. It's made in Turkey. It's from 1938. What's up, Maris? Welcome. Appreciate your Bass. Follows good example, guys. Bullets and Bass just subbed. I think I'm already subbed to you, buddy. That's an MP5 clone with MP5 internals. What's the model in the front, and what's it chambered in, or just joined in? Heavy Rescue. That is the one in the front here. Is a model 99 Savage chambered in 307. What's your favorite SMG? I don't own any, but as in what is my favorite, I really don't know. Do you have any over-unders? I do not. How many muskets? I got one on the floor, Tracy, right there. It's from a Kentucky rifle, like from 1840s. You in Arizona? Yes, I'm in southern Arizona, near Benson. Hey, man, from Dublin. Dublin, Georgia, or Dublin, Ireland? You from Dublin, Ireland, mate? From Georgia. Yes, they're non-FUD guns. Correct. These are non-FUD guns. You're right. Yes, the 10 mils right there, my friend. It's the only Glock I own. Glock 20. No M1 Grand. Sega. Yes, that looks like a Sega. It's a copy. Dublin, Ireland. Welcome, mate. Greetings from Germany. Undying Promani. How do you pronounce that? Welcome. What's up, gamer? What good, everyone? Hit like button. Thank you. Awesome. You live in Avondale. I used to work in Avondale, buddy. I did tree trimming all the time in those areas when I lived in Wickenburg. FRT and Glocks. What do you think? Hey, I like any type of FRTs. Just made it to 50 subs so I can live stream. Yeah. Are you approved yet? Usually you have to affirm your account and do a couple other things first and then wait like 24 hours to sometimes people say a week. I had to wait 3 days. Haven't seen the new Henry single shots yet. They're amazing. Gives the old feel from the 360s. Gotcha. 45 God's caliber. Yep, that one's a 45. Samuel, bienvenido, hermano. From Ohio. Welcome, buddy. Irish accent is more like English. Mine? Kind of. It's kind of a mix. Mine's kind of a mix of Irish, English, and from Dan Ende. Do you have any water waffles? Water waffle? No, I don't. Wonder Wolf. I don't have any Wonder Wolves. No, sure. No Wonder Wolves. Biddy says hi. Tyray says, do you have any FN? Yes, I have an FN57 in the safe. We have those out usually on Fridays, I think it is. Yesterday. You just missed it. Hoy, lever action beauty, mate. It is, my friend, very much. What are you planning to do with all these? Use them, collect them, shoot them, have fun. What's your favorite gun in your collection? Oh, in this collection. You said that collection. My lever action collection would be my 3220 right there, the tip of the wood piece. And it's got the peep sight. That's made in 1895. It's a 3220 Model 92. No full autos. Nope. Do you have any 22 Rugers? Yes, I have two 1022s in the cabinet and one, what is that? It's a 2245 Mark IV. No full autos. Nope. What kind of AK is that? That is a Kalashnikov. Do I have slugs? Yes, I do. Let me see here, buddy. Wunderwaffe equals German Wonder Weapons. No, I don't really have any German brand. ARS? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, ARs. Yeah, I got one right there. Kalashnikov. What's up, Tom Mater? Major Tom. Desert, please shout me out. I am a new channel for guns, gear, and fun. Raven Guns and Gear. I'll go sub to him, guys. Shout out to him. He needs some subscriptions, guys. Just standard out his channel. If you like guns and gear, subscribe to Raven, my friend. If you subscribe, buddy, and you're public, I'll be able to find you. Does the guns get dust in the Arizona heat? They're in a house, buddy. How many guns do you have? 80 to 100 maybe. Springfield. Yes, that's a Springfield. The 45 is. The 1911 right there is a Springfield. Can you see in the safe? No, unfortunately, that is locked up. Yes, that's an SKS Norinco. What's up, John? Welcome. Thanks, brother. Hey, you're welcome. Revolution. This one probably would have been. It's from 1840s. It's one of those hear ye's. What's your go-to hunting rifle? Bullets. We're going to have a white-tailed deer mid-November. So we're going with the 30-30 in the back. It's a Taurus, what do you call it? Rio Grande 30-30. And we're also going to bring for distance my 270 in the cabinet. It's a Remington 700 from, what is it? Early 70s, I think. Any 22s. This lever action right here is a 22. From Henry. How many pistols do you have? Pistols, I probably have, let's see, I have 13 revolvers, and semi-autos I have maybe 20, something like that. Is the gun under the SKS a shotgun or AR? It's a shotgun. It looks like a Sega 12. Hermano, que calibre esta? Es una 10, 2. 11, 12. Es una 12. La bala de esta, la tamaño es 12. Samuel. What kind of scope is that lever action? It's called a Sweet 30-30 from BSA, specifically made for 30-30s. Cream says K. SKS is bad. Bleak. Yeah, that one's nice. I put the bigger, what do you call it on it? Magazine on it. Just because it's just nicer. For some reason, though, I did a video on that last week, if you guys want to check it out. The last bullet wouldn't feed, but other than that, it'll feed every one of them. Originally, it has, just a little floor plate one like that. It was numbers matching. Savage Metal 99, best lever action ever. Yes, that's what that one is, in a 300 Savage. SKS is bad. Yeah. Hey, Grim, welcome, by the way. 114 in the chat, guys. Like and subscribe if you could. We're hoping to get to at least 3,500 tonight. We're on the way. Do I hunt? We're going to do white-tailed deer, and I've done coyotes and dove. We're going to hopefully be doing some, it's currently quail season right now. Dove will start up again. I applied for javelina. I need to apply for bear by the 7th. Is the Sega 1A Russian or a copy? It's a copy. It's made by DDI 11 or DDI 12. You can get it from Atlantic Arms. What's your go-to hunting rifle? You asked that. Did you not hear me, my friend? Bullet? I said my 30-30 back there with the scope and my 270. What gun is that under the AK? Is it an AK? No, that is a SKS Norinco. What's your favorite thing to hunt? I'm just getting into bigger game, so honestly, I've hunted squirrels. Those are really fun too. It's okay, Bullet. So I'm just getting into bigger stuff like deer and hopefully get other stuff as well eventually. Arizona is really bad for hunters because you're stuck in a lottery system, and if you don't get pulled, it's just you never get it, man, ever. What's up, Samuel? Samuel K. or Sean? I mean, what would be a good defense caliber against a bear? 10 mil, 10 mil bear loads, which I got a 10 mil right here, a 357 with some hot rounds, and obviously like a 454 or a 460 or 500 definitely. You just got done with hunting. Nice, I did too. Read it and weep, YouTube. Yeah, right. I know, right? Remember, YouTube, this is my pointer stick. This is a piece of wood. 308, 30.6, anything better than that? It depends what you're shooting. Those 30.6, let's see, that's definitely could take an elk. 308 probably could too if you get a good shot. If you get any bigger than an elk, I would get bigger than those two. Possibly like a 300 Win Mag. You should use a laser. Nope. Freedom 8 EDC. If you get a laser, you get banned right away. That happened to Llama. He used a laser on one of his feeds, and they shut it off immediately. They said that he was using a device that belongs on a gun, and that's illegal, which is stupid. Is your pointer stick? No, yeah, you can't use that. I'd much rather use this piece of wood because they can actually see it's a piece of wood. What's up, Bullseye? Appreciate you showing up. Do you have any AI? No, I don't. Unless you mean Ackley improved. 280 Ackley improved. No, I don't. What's up, brother? Hey, EDC, how's it going? 211 in the chat, guys. Like and subscribe. Yeah, you can't use a laser as a pointer. Hey, lever action guy. Hey. Yeah, Mr. N1. Yes, we got some. Tonight's okay so far. Yep. Crypto, what's up, buddy? Cornda Sabo. Coron Boy, there we go. Welcome, buddy. Accuracy International, there we go. That would be this one. The 338 Lapua Sniper. Lots of Winchesters. Yes, we got, what, 5 of them in there? This 10 gauge is, that one is, this one is, that one is, and that one. This is a Henry. This is a Model 99 Savage, and that one in the back is a Rio Grande Rossi. You have an elephant gun? I do not. What's your favorite attachment? Probably a red dot. Glock 20? No. 21? No, that's a Glock 20 right there. 10 mil. 145 semi gun so bad. Me too, Ben. Me too, Ben. Paulo, the best of these in here that I like the most is that one with the peep sight. It's a hexagon barrel, model 92, chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. It's from 1895. I love the 99. My first gun was a 300 Savage. Yep, that's what that one is. Still build beautiful firearms. In Britain? Oh, I'm sure they can, but unfortunately you guys can't even have them, huh? Nothing for sale, brother. Do you have 50 Beowulf? Not yet. Maybe. Is the Henry hexagon? No, the Henry is a round barrel. That one's a round barrel. That one's hexed. Below the tablet, that's a Winchester Model 92. You got more bang than a cow's bell. There we go. Any pellet guns? Tracy, we got one right there. It's a PCP Avente Air chambered in 25. That thing gets squirrels like no one's business. Got a Vortex crossfire scope on, I think. Good gun. We can't have some autos. Yeah, you can have shotguns, right? In bolt actions, I think. So yeah, remember YouTube, you're being videoed, and we're using this as a pointer stick. This is a piece of wood. Let's do the VH tapes. Yeah, right. Those are old. Half the people in the chat don't know what those are. What's your oldest gun in general? Creamy Toe, right there. My percussion cap Kentucky rifle. It's about 1840s. Let's see, shotguns with only 3 shell capacity. I have one. That one is. That's a 3 shell capacity. It fits 2 in the what do you call it? The magazine and 1 in the chamber. It's a 36-inch original Goose. Can you have a Brer at 50? Yeah, we can here. Bolt action shotguns. Yep, that's what that one is. Love the Savage 99. What caliber? It's a Model 99. Let's see, 300 Savage. It's chambered in this guy right Where's that box? These 300 Savage, right there. I've got a couple, one Remington box, but the rest I have are PPUs. Bolt action shotguns. Yep. You just need a FAC firearms certificate. Ghost Load 4. Interesting. 245 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up. M1 Grand, unfortunately not. We don't have any. What's up, Alvin? Appreciate you showing up. You're new to the chat? I believe so. Thanks for showing up, guys. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. How y'all doing this evening? How was your weekend? Did you have a blessed day, a bad day? This morning I kind of woke up achy and sick feeling, so unfortunately I didn't go to church. Had to listen in instead. Anyways, guys, appreciate you showing up. And sorry for the scratch in my nose. My dog decided he wanted to scratch my nose last night. So anyways, my little healer, Skittles. Thanks for showing up, guys. I would rather watch on Betamax. Okay. Grand? No, we don't have a grand. Everyone lives. Thank you. Man, brother, you stay ready. Yep, we try our best. Clement Diaz. What goes on here? We talk about guns, show guns, give questionnaires, talk about life. Hell of a lot of guns. Yep, America. Aunt Fanny, welcome. I didn't get a deer yet. Oh, you still didn't, Ben? Dude, I feel for you because you almost gave up the other day. You're like, man, if I don't get one tomorrow, I'm going to throw this in. I felt bad for you, man. What's your favorite brand? I would say all around Smith & Wesson, even though I only own 2 of them. Love your correction, says George Torres. Hey, George Torres, are you the one I know from Arizona? Sorry, from Cali and Yokuts Valley? Maybe. What's your favorite gun? On the table, my favorite for the lever actions would be the 3220 right there. And it's from 1895. It's a model 92. Let's see. Yeah, I'll double tap and sub up. Thanks, Alvin. You're cool. Appreciate you. You hunt, collect guns. Yes, I do both. What's up, Drag Demon? Creamy says, nice. Washington, we also get slightly silly on occasions. Once in a while we get a little slightly silly. Would you like a cup of tea, mate? Would you like something to do? I've got something to do now, folks. No, you're from New York. Okay. Because I know someone named George Torres where I used to live in Cali. World War pistols. I have a Cold War. Not any World War, those. What caliber is the 99? It's a 300. I wish it was the, what is it, a 308? I think they had in that. That would be way more fun to shoot because you could shoot a lot more often. Model 99 Savage 300s are just hard to find the ammo sometimes. World War II, no, or World War I. I have one in between World War II and World War I. Do you have a 3030? Yes, Parker. The back one is. It's Taurus. This one is pre World War I, post World War, no, pre World War II, post World War I. It's a Turkish Mauser. It looks like a K98. It's from 1938. Show me the Cold War pistol. I can't, unfortunately. It's stocked away in there. We've got the Cold War SKS, Norinco. We're for 202 over 308. Thunderbird, depends what you're shooting. If you're going for coyotes, 223. If you're going for deer, 308. Do you have a sniper rifle? Yes, Alvin. It's that one right there. And he wants to show one. He wants to see one. So let's see here. Let's see if I got a 9mm sitting over here. I think I do. I'll have to chuck her off. There's a little 9mm. Do I have a 9 sitting over here in my stash? There we go. All right, someone want to see a 338 Lapua round. So there's a 9mm and there's a 338 Lapua. Do you have a 20 gauge shotgun? I do. It's a pump. It's inside the safe over there. Thanks. Bless you in the Lord's name. Thank you. Thank you. Do you sales of trades, giveaways? No, we don't. Yeah, there's a pretty big difference. The 338 from a 9mm. Definitely. Let's see. Love the mixture of guns. Yeah, thank you, George. I have a lot of semi-auto pistols, too. They're just not out today. Hey, Mr. Red Federal. How's it going? Missed you the other days. Sorry for the little racket here. We're opening up a little candy. Love these little strawberry-filled ones. They're like Mexican candy. Happy 3400. Oh, I didn't even know I got it. Only have 22. Hey, shout out to Kaylee Underhill. Give her some subscribers. Kayla, sorry. She's only got 22. Probably wants to hit that 50. Do you leave you? Do you leave? I don't know what you mean, Mr. Young. Nice guns. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you could. Show us the Colt 1945 right there. Love your videos, man. Thank you, Owen. Appreciate it. That's a Springfield Armory. It's chambered in the 45 ACP. It is a A1 edition. An A1. That one's not super old. I got that about 6 years ago. Invested? I have no idea, Aunt Fanny. Valimos Chitos, what's up? Do you lever your guns loaded? Dude, I leave it. No, Only ones I do is if I'm carrying. Wolfman, welcome back, buddy. Love his videos more than the best of you. Yeah, there you go. You're from Libya. I've never had anybody from Libya here. Welcome. Appreciate you showing up. Sorry, guys, got the candy in my mouth. Welcome from Libya. Like I said, I've never had anybody from Libya. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More, all of you guys. Let's see here. It's actually Bentley Underhill on my mom's account. Okay, Bentley. Welcome, buddy. You're cool. Appreciate you. Thank you. Joseph said hi. Love the Savage 99. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Nice you could compared the 9mm and the 45 Comparasas. Oh, can I? Whoops. There goes a bala. I have a 45 out here. Yeah, there we go. Making sure I'm not losing any here. I don't have a deagle, no. Thank you. You're welcome from Mandan, Indiana. Welcome. Hello from Cuba. Wow. Luis Mitchell. Welcome. I'm from Benson area. You're from Tucson? Wow, we're brothers. Practically neighbors. We're right next door. I'm near Benson. I'm down south from Benson. Down south from Benson, my friend. Mad Guns says something else. New Zealand, welcome, buddy. Are you from down under, that way over there? Compare, sorry. Yes, right there. So there's a 9. Sorry, I can't get any closer. My stand's in the way. That's a 9 on the right and 45 ACP on the left. What's your favorite gun to shoot? Favorite gun to shoot is probably my 9s and little 22s for Flinken. What's up? Says Gunnerman. Welcome, buddy. Do you have any automatics? No, I do not. And if someone, how many? No, I don't have any. Yeah, Iran or Ian. There we go. I have the same curtains sheets for the deer. Yeah, those are cool, right? Got them online. Really like those curtains. Perfect for a man cave. No, I am the other way. Near Fort Huachuca, Mr. Lewis. Sorry, Alvin, my finger slipped. You're welcome. Why are you got all those guns? Because we can, Mr. Mahidi. Woodland Camo. Yeah, something like that. Like and subscribe. Thank you. No, I don't have any 50 BMGs. I do have a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum Research, BFR. If you guys want to check out my content, I just posted a 25 rimfire this afternoon. Little Steven single shot. It's pretty cool. I posted a whole bunch last week. If you like that stuff, thanks. Sniper, yes, Daniel, right there. 338 Lapua. Hey, Facial. Howdy, Doodles. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Welcome back. Asked about the automatics as the Fed. Yeah, no. 361 in the chat. Yeah, then it dropped down to 156. Because America, yep. Where do you get them? Hard work and money, all sorts of places. Yes, you do see a Savage 99. It's chambered in 300. How many pistols do I have? I probably have like 16 revolvers and like 20 semi-automatics. America, yep. I love my lever action with wood look, old school solid. What you got, Ian? What's it chambered in? You give old school vibes. Thank you. Oh, school shooter? Oh, dude, no, never mind. I think you said old school. That guy got to go. Can't hear anything. He'd have to sign out and sign back in, unfortunately. Do you have any M1A rifles? I don't. Would love to get one. Not till you get a 50. There you go. I have a 50, as in a 500. That's a 50 caliber. Have you looked into the FRTs for the TRX? Yes, Devin. We're hoping to get one as well as the actual gun too. Beautiful 338 Lapua. Thank you guys. No, I don't have an M14. No, I don't have a 300 Win Mag. 30-30 lever action. Pop Daddy's in the very back with the scope. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. Do you voting? Can you do the voting again? What you want? What do you want, Wolfman? What should we do for a poll? A Nerf gun. Yes, I have one, just not in the room. I don't think it's in here. 6.5. No, I don't have anything that's chambered in that. Gotta dip out. Okay, Ant. See you, buddy. Ma'am, sorry. Some more content from you. Nice stream, brother. I like your lever collection. Thank you. 308. I have one right at there. The second from the top. Let me slant you up a little bit, guys. There we go. That one's a Savage Access 308. It's a Gen 1. Hey, sorry, I'm back. I had to leave stream. Yeah, I figured you have to do 911. What for, Trodman? Spy guy says hi again. Mike says he wants one. Had a Sears and Roebuck. It was the best. Yeah, that one on the top there is a Sears and Roebuck shotgun. It's actually made by Winchester. It'd be a Winchester 1200, but that's actually a Sears and Roebuck 200. Toadman, adios. Thinking already. Yeah, I think you asked maybe sometime. Do you have a Glock 9? Never heard of a Glock 9. I have a Glock 20 chambered in 10 mil right there. Let's go. I hunt with the Savage Access 3.0. Nice, baby. Baby G. M16. No, that is a AR-15 Delton modern sporting rifle. Pick it up and see what happens. No, we're not allowed to, Anthony. Any Colts? Pops, yes. We got 2 Colts in there. They're police positives from early 1900s. How does the upgrade mag and SKS work? The last one, Savage, didn't feed. If you want to see my video of that, how it jammed, I just posted that last Saturday or Sunday. Take a look at it, guys. The last bullet didn't feed, but all the other 20 whatever did. Have I tried, though? No, I never had, Anthony. I've gotten blamed for touching stuff, and I didn't. Did you arrange your gun wall? Yes, I did. I always do, because these right here are normally on that wall where those are. And then the shotguns, I switched the opposite way just for a switch up. Let's see here. Yes, the first lever action is chambered in 300 Savage. Good eyes, my friend. Parable bales armes un sonho. That's not quite Spanish. I think that's Portuguese. What's up, Pezon? Still like the 1911. Yep. I have a Stevens 310 double that's complete except for forearm guard. Sadly, I can't find one. Did you look up on eBay, Mike Brand? Mike Brandt. That's where I usually look for my stuff, for forearms, barrels, butts, trigger sets. I'm looking for trigger sets for an oddball one. Any 410s? Yes, Grim, we got one. Single shot right there. It's a Stevens. Sorry, an Ivor Johnson's, made in early 1900s. Any Cold air guns? Yes, we got the SKS Norinco. And in the safe, we have a 52 CZ Turkarov. Do you have any issues with any of your levers? How would you grade in general their reliability? Jesse Real, the only problem I've ever had with one, and I need to send it in, is that lever action 22. It needs sent in. That one's had some issues, and I'll have maybe, 1,000 rounds or less through it. And then the very back one, the 30-30, I think it just needs clean, though. Once in a while, it won't hit the hammer hard enough. Do you have a hunting rifle? Alvin, we use the 30-30 or my 270. I have a 30-06. I have a 308. Then I have the 338 Lapua. He gets taken down without touching them, and they ban him real quick. Yeah, it makes no sense. Grades? No. Thanks for input. You're welcome, Savage. Appreciate you showing up. You ever shoot a Jericho 941R? I have not. I've seen the ones that look similar to Jericho by IWI, as well as Desert Eagle. Some of those look like them. I want a double barrel 10 gauge. I got a couple of them. Yeah, that's a 10 gauge shotgun right there. Made in 1901, and it's 1901 model. Nothing's for sale. AR-AK and 9mm. Oh, is that what you mean? Like an Appaloosa? No, his is a Appaloosa. Actually, is supposed to be an 8 gauge, and they sized it down to a 12. Even though the gun itself was made to look like a 10. I mean, an 8. No luck. 3,500 subscribers. We're getting there, buddy. Climbing towards 3,500. Yep. Thank you, guys. Bro, you got any bolt actions? Yes, I got a whole bunch. So I've got 3 lined up here that are military. But I've got the we got the bolt action right there. But we also have, that's a shotgun, by the way. We have a whole bunch of bolt action in the safe. We just did bolt action. Was that Friday or was that Saturday? Friday we did bolt actions, I think. Have you ever owned or fired a long Tom 12 gauge single shot? No, I haven't. Do you have 4 gauge shotgun? They're very rare in Russia. No, I would like to get an 8. You have a hunting rifle. Alvin, I just answered that one. Can we see the FN57? Unfortunately not. It's in the cabinet. I can't take it out. Why do you have so many Winchester rifles? Because I collect lever actions. Is that a Ruger PR? No, there's no Rugers on the table. Oh, that? Yeah, that's a Ruger Precision rifle, yes. 338 Lapua. Baliza? Mi Dios, que baliza. Never seen an H gauge in person. I've seen them online. I was eyeing one online that was at an auction site. Now, the real question is, do you have a Tommy gun? Ben, we don't. Let's see. The 4 gauge are like 15 grand. Yeah, if you can find them, that's the thing. I think Rossi Auctions, RAI or something, has them once in a blue moon. No, that is not a K98. That is a Mauser that looks like one. It's made in Turkey. Henry's, yes. That third one up is a Henry 22. Do you have an AK-47, AK-101? I know what an AK-47 is. I've got that. Second one up right there. Don't know what an AK-101 is. Bro, my Nana is having to put up with my pops persisting audible books and it's bad time. Okay. Do you have any 1898 Springfields with side-loaded magazines? Craig's. No, I don't. Estela. Esta arma aquí es una Henry. Do you have a sniper rifle collection? No, I only have one sniper rifle. Although this thingy right here is super accurate too. The Mauser, made in Turkey. That is a 1938. Do you carry any EDCs? Yeah. P90s? No, don't have any. Carajo. No entiende. Any German weapons? I have the. Let's see. Because that Mauser is made in Turkey, so it's not German, but it's German design. I have an MP5 that's a clone, but it does have MP5 internals, so nothing's for sale, Hank. First shot with which rifle? Pops. It would be the 338 Lapua, but unfortunately, I don't have a long range for that. Estela. Esta es una Henry aquí. Es una 22 caliber. La bala es una 22 en el tamaño. Está bien, hermano. Look, guns. Got any factory-made guns with a silencer around? No, I don't. I don't have one of those, Mr. Red. Are you a veteran? I'm not. MP5, would you be my Ukrainian trench gun? There you go. Whee! Good one. ¿Cuántos? No es si vende. Estela, no si vende. No treta. Parabéns, lindas almas. Nada. Miguel, welcome. Lovely things that I see. My EDC is a 92S Beretta imported from Italy. Nice. What's up, 2Fan? Do you have a minigun? No, we don't, Alvin. That'd be cool. That'd be cool, guys. My pop is a World War II Navy corpsman veteran. Sí, es una colección de yo. Estela. Enrique de Brasil. Está bien. ¿Cuántos cartopas todas? Nada. Nada si vende. Se carry imports. Mango. No si vende. Can you do 410 AK and AR for voting? A 410 AK versus an AR 410? I don't even know they make those. I know they make 12s. Good lever action for tactical. Yeah, they are. I don't have a tactical one. I prefer wood. Hereditary Parker. Do you have any suppressors? No, I don't. Berettas are better than Glocks. Yeah, they are. Te felicito. I'm subscribing, number 3455. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, 2Fan. Parabéns, bala colección. Gracias. Winchesters. Yeah, all of them are Winchesters, but the front one here is a Savage. That one's a Henry, and the really far one is a Taurus. Está bien, Estela. Yo tengo uno aquí. Esta es uno 1911. Rennie, nothing's for sale. Brian, nothing's for sale. Mighty fine leverage you have, sir. Thank you. Any with the tracer round? I don't have any tracer rounds, no. Amigo nosotros. Gracias, Tofón. .33 gun. Robert, not sure what you're meaning. It runs in your jeans. Yeah, no joke. Handgun for sale. Nothing's for sale, buddy. Thoughts on Merlin 336? I only have one Marlin. It's a 12 gauge shotgun. Nice collection. Be watching you. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you. Know anything about the CZ over under 12 gauge? I don't, Jim Gray. Did not say yo. Muito bon. Thanks, Miguel. Just touching the screen, YouTube. Nothing else. I've been considering pursuing a 45 SETA. Yeah, I would love to too. Which lever action do you prefer for sporting applications? I don't know what brand I would get. I'd probably get either a Henry or a Marlin. Argentina is fabricated por Ballestar 45. Está bien, Estela. Come on, guys. Let's get this man monetized just to spite you two. Oh, A.T. Smith. I am monetized. I applied for it yesterday morning. I have to wait another roughly 2 weeks for it to go all the way through. So I have my hours. Estrella, gracias. Hopefully. Michael, yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. Should we do some voting? Let's do some polls, guys. Let's do some polls. All right, guys, we are starting a poll. No, I don't have any AA12s. All right, guys, we got a poll started. Sorry, the thing's jumping all over God's creation. Won't stay where I stick it. There we go. 7 mils. I don't have any. Hola, tengo una Winchester 1873 en buen estado. No quiero vender. Estoy en Venezuela. Veracruz, México. Ah, gracias, Oscar, para vienen. Mucho gusto, hermano. Saludos. Está bien. Igual, hermano. They don't have gun restrictions. Oscar? Maybe. I don't know. Rusty Rivers. I like the name, by the way. Junior, what's up? We're doing good. Most applications I would choose AR-15. However, their design of the AK-47 cannot be disputed. Sure enough. Jason says AR. Paul Wick. Appreciate you showing up. I saw you won a membership in Bullseye Benz, by the way. I know you got it 9mm, but I'm curious how many. 9mm. I think I have like 10 9mm, maybe, counting the MP5 clone. Yeah, I got a lot of them. All right, guys, we got a voting. Which one? In the corner here, we got a poll running. We got AK-47, AR-15, or the AK-74. An AK-74 is an AK that shoots 5.56. I'm a ninja. What's up, NP? Appreciate you showing up. So you throw the little stars? Yeah, or simply because I'm more familiar with the M4 from time and service. Michael, thank you. Thank you for your service, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. AR-15. There you go. Good luck, sir. Be safe. Edward, welcome. También colecciones calibre de armas. Estela, gracias. AR-15, AR-10 for me. Oh, I didn't even put that one in there. Sorry, I forgot to put that one. I should have. Straggler, what's up? AK-47, 7.62 at 40, 39 is tough. Yep, AK-47 shoots 5.45. Yes, it does. You're right. I'm sorry. I said the wrong number. Saludos. Thank you for your service. Let's see. What do you think about bug out bag? Am I the only one who doesn't want to bug out? Yep, lever action Sunday. Yippee, says Bo. Los armas son para personas equilibradas. No entiende la última palabra. Equilibradas. Thank you for your service from Texas. What's up, brothers? This is Mr. Smith. That one's Portuguese. Yeah, that one's a little hard for me to understand. Enrique, su palabras no es difícil para mí. No entiende Portuguese, solamente español. Howard, they're not for sale. You can make the poll weirder and put an AR-18. I don't even know what those are. You have an old 444. Nice. Yeah, the AK-74 only has 4%. Poor guy. What's up, Howard? Do you collect 22s? I probably have I need to do another one on 22s. I probably have like 8 22s in total, maybe more. Hunting Channel, appreciate you for subbing. Thank you. Air 10 preferred. Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't stick that on there. Conmigo en un mes aprendes español. Gracias. Why has every live chat got to have someone to say? We already had 3 in here already. Well, the one was the same guy twice. Just know how hard it is to get 545 right now. Yeah, in the States, definitely. Renzo the Red. The back one is a 3030 Rossi Rio Grande. It looks more like a Marlin 336, I think they call it. Yes, we did. We did wash our hands, Zeus. I always do, because I know you're going to mess with it. Hunting Channel. Hunting season in Arizona here. I have a tag for mid-November, a whitetail. Tactical Llama's live right now? I probably got alert. It's just I'm doing a live right now, so. Let's see. I won something through eBay. It's a slide for an old 22 I got. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Tactical Live is live. No name here. Sometimes you need to provide for yourself and your families. That's just how they did it in the old days too, buddy. They're not poor, by the way. In Genesis, it says man was made to rule over animals and to take care of them and to use them as food to provide for the family. So that's what we do, buddy. Let's see. Texas passed a law banning phones in schools, even colleges. In a way, I like that. Jim says, what do you know about the CZ woodcock over under? Nothing, my friend, actually. Enlighten me. Mr. Jim? No name here says heart. Thank you. Now, I do believe in, as well as the animals, you regard the life of your beast, it says in Proverbs. And so you treat your animals with respect as well. I killed 2 does, and I was only in the stand for 20 minutes. See, that's the other thing I don't like about Arizona. You can only get 1 tag. You only get 1 deer a year if you get pulled, because it's a lottery system. If you don't get pulled, look. What's up, Forsaken? Appreciate you coming. Soups how would one wash their lungs? Yeah, I know, right? What? Yep, that's how it is, EDC. Arizona in that respect is messed up. And then, you know who else gets in the same pool? Foreigners, if they want to hunt, out-of-state hunters can come too. They get in the same lottery system as the locals, and I hate that, because they'll get them way before us sometimes. It's kind of dumb, I'm not going to lie. Oh, it is, it is. Reconstructo los Manivela del Winchester. Ah, está bien. Yeah, es estúpido. Es loco. It makes it weird because we have really good game, especially up north. Yes, Ben, that is. And we can't even get to it. Because we got so many out-of-state people coming in for our trophy elk and our trophy deer up there that the main people don't get it. Yes, that's a Savage 99 on 300 Savage. I killed 2 doe and I only understand 20 minutes. Yeah, you mentioned that. I have 1, but not sure if it is the deluxe or regular. Jim Gray, I have a deluxe. What is it? A 427, I think, 17 HMR in a CZ. That's not fair here. No, see, we got 5 tags, 2 antlered. Nice, dude. That would be fun. Appreciate you showing up, Jason. Also, do you have any revolvers that are out of the vault? No, I don't. No, I don't have any revolvers out today. All these dang out-of-state people coming to take. I know, right? Right, Zooies? I want to show the 50. I have a 50. What's a 500? It's 50 caliber Smith & Wesson Magnum Research, big old BFR. If you want to see me shooting it, check out my channel. Welcome, by the way, Alimo 762. Alimio? Something of the sort. 144 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up. Deer Hunter, yes, we do. That very back one right there with the scope on it is a 3030 Rossi Rio Grande. I've had that since 2013, something like that. Late 2012, early 2013. Any pump action 22s? No. All my 22s are in the cabinet currently. I have to hit the hay. Good night. God bless. Thank you, Eastern. Appreciate you showing up and sharing the love again. Not sure how to determine the deluxe from a standard. and I can't find out. Sometimes the deluxe has like a different trigger guard. It'll have a hood over the front sight, at least for mine. Um, some it's a little more refined. It'll have checkers in the buttstock and the forearm, maybe. IKEA and 94 Abacan you have. I'm not sure what that is, buddy. Estrellas is buenos noches, amigo. Un gusto tienes un bonita colección. Gracias, Estrella. Y una otra vez, gracias para vienen. Killed 2 does, and I was only staying 20 minutes. Hunting channel, you mentioned that 3 times now. I think we all heard it. Speaking of 22s, a few minutes back, I have a semi-auto Marlin Firearms Company Greenfield 21 rebuilding at the moment. Can't recall the year, but she's pretty nice. What do you order from Wingstop? I've never actually got anything ever from Wingstop taught, but that I would really go for some wings right now. The one Wingstop I used to get them at in California, they don't have them here. It was called the Chicken Shack. Oh, that was good. I'm from Arizona. But then we moved back to Arizona, help family out. Got a sub for me, dude. Thanks, Bed Ties. Jim says, thanks for the help. Just moved back to Oregon from GGAZ? Missed the AZ winner. GG, where would be GG? I had grandparents from Sholo. Do you have a 300 short mag? I don't. The only 300 I have is that Savage. Right there. That's a 300 Savage. Let's see. The guy I know just sold me a Marlin 3030 from the late 80s. New collection, barely shot with Leopold scope, $200. Dude. Nice. I'm from Cali, making a trip to AZ next weekend for magazines. Don't say that too loud, Tot. I know all about it, though. Costa Grande. Okay, I have some friends there. They're outskirts of Costa Grande. Oh, yes, is Rick Berry. Today's lever action. Sunday. It's been a while since I've actually camped out in Costa Grande. I drove through it the other day. What, 2 weeks ago? Today would be 2 weeks ago because I went to Charlie Kirk's memorial. 135 in the chat. Neil's 10 times at 20 yards. Sweet. Hey, Liz, we were just talking about you in another live, wondering why you haven't been around. I'm like, I don't know. Haven't seen her in like probably 3-4 days. Appreciate you stopping by again. Can I buy one? Sick Bay Motel. They are not for sale. Nothing's for sale, my friend. We got a little voting thing happening up here, too. We got AK-47 versus AR-15 versus AK-74. Do you have a 300 short mag? Hunter Channel, I think your phone keeps repeating itself. You mentioned that one already. I do not. Love the AK. Thank you. That is a Kalashnikov. And then this one shoots the same rounds. It's a SKS. Let's see. I don't remember, Liz. Whose was that? I think it was Paul Wick. Paul Wick and I. He was like, hey, I haven't seen Liz in your channel. No about it. I don't blame you. That 33 with Leopold sounds hot. Be careful. Yeah. You wonder at that price, right, Jason? Woohoo! Sounds too big, too good to be true. It might be. You've been in jail? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's an AR-15 right there. It's a Delton. I like how you read the comments, bro. That's pretty cool. I try my best. DJ Prince says hi. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, one at USAF base for $1,200. Yeah, that's what they normally would be, brother. Especially that's an original Marlin. Like SAS says, nice, Donna. Appreciate you showing up. Thanks, Cease. That's from Canada, so probably not. Brothers. He says, what a great collection. Thank you. Do you have a sniper? I do. Hey, Aaron. Welcome. Right there. 338 Lapua Sniper. Precision. It's a Ruger Precision. What did you find gun to shoot? What do you find gun to shoot? Justin, not sure what you mean, buddy. No, I've been busy lately. I've been reading the Bible. Good for you. Appreciate that, Liz. That's a good thing to read. It's not only good, it's God's words to man, given to man from his own mouth. Do you have any semi-automatics? Yeah, those, that is, and that is. And a lot of handguns I have that are. 30-06, too big for a 12-year-old. Lisa, it would kick pretty hard. I shot a 270 at that age. Sorry, I have to deal with trolls, man. Got to have a lot of patience. Yeah, somewhat. AK in boy in the house. I got a M70. Nice. Used to have a pre-ban 79 Yugo. Nice. What was your favorite gun to shoot? Favorite overall? I really like my 9mm. That shotgun is dope. Thank you, man. Yeah, that one's a Sega 12 copy. Which one do you pick? For Apocalypse, I would pick the AK. Oh, hands down. Yes, that's an SKS right there. That'd be maybe my next pick. No, I don't have any MGs. Nope, no fullies. Just got an M70 Zastava for $900. Redwood, love it. Nice. I have a Zastava M75. It's a double barrel shotgun. That one has the most views on my channel so far. It's got 5,000 views on it now. Love the stainless mini 30s. Yeah, those are neat. I meant building and maintaining machines. Takes a good amount of patience too. Yeah, it does go fast. Well, in Italy and Swedish and English. Yeah, Teddy. That one is an 8mm Mauser from Turkey. No, I don't have any 14s. Any FN57s? Aaron, yes, in the gun safe. Is that an 870 special? No, it's not. The one on the top is a Sears and Roebuck Model 200. It's the same as a Winchester 1200. AK-47, yes, that one of the Redwood is. Ammo needs to come down. Yeah, it does. Beautiful here in Kentucky. Found a lot of nice stuff. Thanks for coming by, Leonard. Leonard, definitely AK-74 and AK-47. What do you recommend of someone who's trying to teach your girlfriend to shoot a pistol? Low recoiling. Start out with 22. And then if you got a 380, that, and then a 9. Yo, brother, my favorite type of shotgun is a Kalashnikov. Nice. Any black powder stuff? Go fast. That one is. It's a Kentucky rifle from like the 1840s. Vilsners or Val? Nope. PH Mega. Yeah, there you go. I like it. Let's see here. Camry did softs. What's the hardest kicking gun you own? It's my 10 gauge single shot. I have a 10 gauge single shot there. That is my hardest kicking 10 gauge and gun I own. Definitely earned a like. Thank you, Go Fast. What's your favorite DMR? I'm not even sure what DMR means. Let's see the FN, and I'm a big fan. Unfortunately, Aaron, I can't take it out. Not on live. It's in the safe. Porter says, sweet. Thank you. He took 100 for a like newly early 90s Mossberg 20. Well, that's cheap. That Kentucky rifle is dope. Can we get a zoom in? Unfortunately, no. I'll just leave it there if you don't mind. Is that a Russian SKS or Chinese? It's a Chinese. Very cool. Any history on that? I don't know. Got it from an antique store for pretty cheap. What's the hardest kicking gun you own? Justin, I already answered that one. Kentucky Ballistics? Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Do you have any MG27s? Categorized as a Kalashnikov? I don't. DMR stands for Designated Marksman Rifle. Not really. I mean, I have a sniper. I don't have a specific DMR, no. Thanks for clarifying that. I keep forgetting that that's what that means. Let's see here, guys. What Glock is that? That one is a 20. It's a 10 mil. Favorite handgun? I have that out, actually. My favorite handgun is my TTI Combat right there. Favorite revolver is my 460 Smith & Wesson. What do you think about full? I think they'd be cool to have. Yes, Robert, that is a Model 99 Chamberlain 300. What's the hardest gun to shoot? Hardest gun to shoot I own? Maybe the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum Research revolver because it's just so big. And you got to use gloves. Noise. Big boy Glock? Yeah, it is. What are some of your favorite oils for use in storage? I just use Hoppy's 9 oil, honestly. Favorite way to clean corrosion. I use a lot of the Breachwood for that, or I have the spray stuff that kind of helps. What's up, Robert? He says, nice. Magnum 500. Yes, I got one. It's in the cabinet, though. Just picked up a stock 2-witness stainless in base 657 on sale. Let's see. What's your opinion on FRTs? I think they'd be nice to have. So the only Glock you have is 10 mil. Yes, Alonzo. Yeah, I only have one Glock. I'm not a huge Glock fan, so. Do I do hunting? We're going to do, we did coyotes. We'll hopefully do javelina. We'll see, but I have a whitetail tag mid-November. If you guys want to check that out, get subscribed and turn on your notifications. We did some dove the other day. We could do some quail if we want. It's current. Where's the TT and the Mauser? The TT is in the TT's in the safe, my Tuckeroff. The Mauser's right here. Best shooting pistols at Tanfoglio. Very nice, brother. Right on, good stuff. On the base, no tax. Much respect for your collection. Looks great. America, thank you. Let's see. On the base has no tax. That's cool. Very nice, he says. Thank you. 137 in the chat, guys. Like and subscribe. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We're hoping to get to 3,500 today, definitely, or past it. Favorite carbon cleaner? I just, like I said, I use Birchwood and some other spray stuff. I forget what brand it is. CVA, I think. And some Remington spray. Just got my first Rock On 45 today. They've come a long way. Yeah, they have. What's the loudest gun shooting you have? Probably my 338 Lapua. Any problems with mechanics? Nope. So AK over SKS? Oh yeah, definitely. Way more modular. Like you can change out the mags way easier. And I'd say they're a little tougher. Do you ever come across aluminum to polish? Never heard of that one, buddy. Can't find Balustol. Charlie Kirk died on the. Jacob, no, he did not. Someone murdered him. We do not need you here. Ballistol. I don't remember what that is. It's drawing a blank. Let's see here. What's up, Farrar? Like Hickok 25. What you mean about him? Yeah, I like him too. Cleaner? Ballistal. I don't know if I've ever used that. Oh, it's a lube. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never used it. Naps Odd Venture. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Dave Murphy says hi. Welcome back. Quality choices always cross-relevant info between different ways of using metals and how to maintain it. I'm usually an engine builder. There you go. I have a Buffalo Bill edition Winchester 330 from the 60s, I believe. Perfect condition, never been shot. Nice, Wicked. He's talking about Ballistol. Yeah, I've never used it. Should I get 300 Blackout or AK Crink or original caliber? Organically. I'm not sure what you mean, Liz. Just got my 357 SIG back from Cherokee Fly Tiger's paint job. Sounds cool. Marlin or Henry? Which one did I prefer? I only have one Henry of the lever actions. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I prefer Winchester, but you didn't mention that one. Speaking of which, going to start a new poll, guys. All right, let's shrink that down. Put that up in the corner. There we go, guys. Sorry, I got to catch up now. Quarter CMG style, 18 caliber and 86. Interesting. Okay, break free works great. What's the last gun you shoot? My 338 Lapua or my 10 gauges? Do I have a 277 AR? I don't. The 277 Fury? No. Let's see, original power. Okay, aluminum polish, aluminum. Okay. Not many with scopes. Do you like open sights? Yes, for levers I do. Only one has a scope because I use that for hunting. Do you like tack lever actions with like threaded barrels and cans? Alonzo, I prefer, if I would, it would have to have wood on it, pun intended, because I just love wood on lever actions. Hey, what's up, X Quack? Hey, what's up, buddy? Win any draws? Well, we did the deer a while ago. We haven't tried the javelina's not up yet. I think my wife is gluing my firearm. She denies it, but I'm sticking it to my guns. The 6.5 Kirkano. I don't have any. Ever shoot a pump action 30-06? I haven't. The Remingtons. Good evening, says Raging Bullets. Oh, I saw you on. You did a live just today. I was on for just a teeny bit. It was a gaming live, I think. Yes, Jason. Those are all Winchesters. So we have a little vote going on right now on the top. Which lever would you prefer, a Henry, Winchester, or Marlin? Right now, Henry and Winchester are neck and neck. Marlin's dragging its feet in the dust and choking on the dust. Just subscribe. Thanks, Jim. You're fairly knowledgeable on your guns. Great learning and educational channel. I try my best, my friend. Smooth barrel or hex barrel for Marlin's or Henry's? I prefer a hex, just it looks cooler. I don't know if there's pros or cons. They might be a little more rigid with a hex. Deer Slayers. Yes, that one in the back definitely is a 30-30. Are you ready for zombie apocalypse? Do you have enough weapons? Yes, we do, Justin. May take a while. There we go. I will always prefer Winchesters and Marlins. Yeah, me too. We sell the most Marlins at the shop I would work at. I like all the lever guns. Hard to pick on. Well, you probably don't have that many Winchesters there, more than likely. You probably have more Henrys there than Winchesters. Do you like the close sight on the end of the barrel? Let's see. One of mine are close sight, I think. The 22 is, but the rest are open on the end of the barrel because that's a new one. It's that one right there is a Henry 22, and it's an open close sight. I mean, life is a lot of plastic on them. Worth the price, in my opinion. Yeah, unless you get the newer ones. Remington 700 and 270 is my deer rifle. Yes, I have one of those as well, Rick. We're going to be using that one as well for distance. Marlin 444, that'd be cool. Playing Fortnite, thanks for coming in. Couldn't get the microphone to work. I know we're going to blow past 3,500. We're close, buddy. To be fair, Marlin does make the best lever guns, or I'm mistaken. Actually, I think Winchester does, the Model 94s and 92s. But guys, if you're new to the channel, could you please subscribe? We'd appreciate it. We'd love for to see you come again, and for that to happen, if you subscribe and turn the notifications on, you'll know. Love the Remingtons, but Henrys are prettier. Does Remington make a lever action? They might have made a couple of them. 35 Whaling. No, I don't have one of those. My granddad gave me a 30-30-94 when I was 17. We both cried best moments. Nice. Liked and subscribed. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. EDC will pin that one instead. We'll replace it. So we got a little voting going on at the top here, guys. Which lever action would you choose? A Henry, a Winchester, or a Marlin? Which one? Right now, Winchester is pulling quite strong. Henry's there, and Marlin is right beside him. Liked and subscribe, my friend. Thank you. Just picked up a Palmetto State Armory 308 with a drop-in chimney. Nice. Just a little gas block and suppressed. Talk about tech driver. I recommend for a budget DMR. Nice. Where's your goal now? To get to 5,000. Oh, we just passed it. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Joe, yes. Love the 300 Win Mag in Middle East. Yeah, those are pretty good. Get those if you get one of those and this, the PRC, the Ruger, the RPC is it? Ruger Precision Rifle RPR. They're really good. This one is a 338 Lapua. Yes, Joe, that is a Model 99 chambered in 300 Savage. I knew it 3,500. Yep. Thank you, guys. We got 78 in the chat now. We just passed 3,500. Thank you, guys, for those subscriptions. Let's see. 20 votes. Winchester's still pulling ahead. Oh, Henry fell in the dust now. Marlin's ahead of him. Have you used much of the Hornady 3030 with pointed loads? A little bit, Dave. I have some boxes of them. Let's see. I'll share those to you. So we have, you talk about the lever evolution probably. These right here. We're actually going to use these in my hunt, the 3030s. But that one's the 3235. I've got one of those on the table too. 338, $5 a round. Rick Berry, I actually have a place to get them for $310 a round. Plus I loaded myself with hunting tips instead. 81 in the chat. Thank you guys for coming by. Let's see here. Shouldn't you be hunting? Not yet, buddy. It's not mid-November. Mid-November, I have a white-tailed deer tag. I wish I could be hunting right now, Sharon. It's not my time of the month. It'd be next month. I could do coyote any time of the year. I'd love to shoot my 338 Lapua at a coyote. That'd be fun. Yeah, I had a 338 Lapua sitting out here that I loaded myself. Right here. That one I loaded myself. Originally it would have had like, really pointy match grade tips, but I put these hunting rifle 225 spear. There you are. Boat tail. These little boogers here. I like the 4570 lever revolution. Great for the straight wall states. Yeah, that would. Technically, they do cone down a little bit. Damn, up here it already started. Yeah, a lot of states did already. Ours did start already for like bow, muzzleloader, and youth, I think. Nacho Cheese says he's back. Who let us know how the Hornady work. Appreciate your help. It's the best channel for sure. So, Dave, you should be able to find that out because I'm hoping to get myself an action camera, like a GoPro or something like that, where I can have that to video my hunt. We'll hopefully do that. Got to eat. Okay, see you Forsaken. I've been hunting and I'm curious, what do you do with the animal? You eat it. The carcass, the main carcass you just leave out in the desert and the hide. If you want the head, you can take it like for the rack. Because here where I'm at, you have to get horned where I'm at, antlered. And then you take the meat with you, the main meat. Ohio started bow. There you go. Is your G17 receiver filed down? That's a G20. That's a 20. A 20 10 millimeter. The 21st. Gotcha. See you later, Forsaken. Appreciate you showing up, bud. Like and subscribe, guys. Appreciate you. Alaskan, welcome. How are you? Hey, Backwoods. Now you got to use it all, eat the meat, and make a poncho with the hide. You could. Hello, says Cass Hernandez. He's back. We got a little voting thing going up here, guys. Which would you want in a lever action? A Henry, a Winchester, or a Marlin? Marlin and Henry are neck and neck. Winchester's pulling ahead. One deer last, as in eating? I've never gotten my own deer, so this will be a first for myself. You have to file down the receiver on the Glock. That way it fully auto. That'd be fun. But it'd be illegal. Unless you had the legal switch. Is a 30.6 too big for 12? Lissa, that would be a little bit hard for you, I would think. My favorite is Winchester. Nice. Most of mine are Winchesters there. Is that a lever shotgun? It is, Nacho. It's a model 1901, made in 1901, 10 gauge. 199 is a 300 Savage to know the year. That one I think was a 55, 56. Proud to be American. There he is. Waiters, welcome. It would be great. So expensive. Marlin might be better. And Winchester's best. Keep going on there. Depends on how much you eat. Duh, right? Spacing out like 2 or 3 deer you can last year. Well, backwoods, unfortunately, we can only get 1 deer a year in Arizona. It's stupid. What's your favorite handgun? Cash. It would be this one here. Right there. My Canik TTI Combat. Use everything. Use the bones. Make wind chimes. That's if I can carry the whole thing. That's the thing, you know. I always like levers. Nice, Paul. Appreciate you showing up. Just bought a SXP Defender. Decent boomstick. Do you have an XDM? I don't. Like a Springfield? No. 256 Roberts? Never shot one. Jerome, can you purchase some venison jerky? It's ready. That sounds good, Ben. First time seeing American Man. Appreciate you coming by, Dennis Flores Jr. Service XD45. Graham says, yeah, boomstick. There you go. Like and subscribe, guys, if you're new. Appreciate you. Turn on notifications. That way you know when we're going live again. Oh, man, that sucks, bro. I'm blessed, and we can get 1 doe and 1 buck, and I have a few friends that sport hunt. Thankfully, they're Christian enough to give us the meat. There you go. Buckies! Yeah, we don't have any here. I know. And then that's if you even get chosen backwoods. Arizona's a lottery system. So if you put your name in and you don't get chosen, gotta wait a whole nother year. Alicia, you have asked that 4 times. We answered it 3 times. No more, please. Move? Yeah, there we go. I just moved here, Rick, and I love Arizona laws. They have some of the easiest laws there are. Mississippi, yeah. MS, or is that Missouri? I forget what Mississippi is. No, I just moved here because I have family here. So I moved back to Arizona. Model 1897. No, that's a model 1901. Made in 1901. First year they made that one. The last holdout. Unfortunately, Lisa, I got to take you out of the channel. You just keep asking the same question over and over. The last holdout. I'm not even sure what that is. 76 in the chat. Thanks for coming by, people. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. We do shorts of talking about guns, shooting guns, exploring, hiking, caves, and mines. If you like that, subscribe. Mississippi, okay. Just need to find a good hog spot since they're a pest here. So, like me, we have hogs here, but they're native. So we can't shoot them willy-nilly. You have to get a tag for that, too. Indonesia, welcome, buddy. This is a Glock 20 in 10 mil. Yeah, right? Yeah, once that happens, it's a free-for-all, probably. I'd be using, well, Apocalypse type, I'd be using my AK-47, probably, but any third gens, Smiths. Smith & Wessons? Probably not. Jenny Deer, Cash, we got a deer hunt coming mid-November, whitetail. Like and subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you'll see those videos happen. We got tons of hog down here. Yeah, down south you do. You got in Georgia, too. We don't have those type of hogs. Now, in California, we had some, and they weren't a huge nuisance, but you could shoot them if they did property damage without a hunt license. Oh, let's see. Deer season starts soon. Kitchener's, Ontario here. Welcome, Janice. Appreciate you showing up. What type of deer they got up there? They got whitetail here and mule, and I think up north they might have some blacktail. I drew for a whitetail. My friend drew for a mule. They both have to be bucks, so. Or antlered is what it says. Whitetail. Gotcha. Our whitetail's a little smaller than some of those back east. We don't get the really massive size. I mean, they're still big, but. I believe you're new here, Janice. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe if you could. And if you like lever actions, up here we have a voting going on. Henry, Winchester, Marlin. Which one did you all prefer? By the way, this is my pointer stick. That way YouTube doesn't think I'm using something I shouldn't. And then I write on this, this is a piece of wood. Is open here in Virginia. Savage, yes, Jeff. That is a Savage Model 99, chambered in 300 Savage. It's one of my most elegant looking ones. It's got the little brass spinner in there in the receiver with the counter on the other side. Let's see. See you, Cash. Appreciate you showing up, man. The whitetails up here in NorCal average about the size of mule deer. Yeah, see, they're big. Hello, that is a piece of wood. I see. Yeah, Corey. Yep. This is wood. Again, this is wood. You're welcome, Jeff. Robin says 20 times the price I'm willing to give. In my country, there is no weapons. America's paradise. Yeah, nothing's for sale, though. Where are you from? Appreciate you showing up. Can the wood touch the wood? I don't know if it can touch these or not. If I touched it, it'd probably say that I touched them. So better not, right? Where are you from, Robin? Robin? Yeah, Robin. 72 in the chat. I wouldn't say paradise, but it's not terrible. Yeah. What's ugly, Jacob? What's ugly, my friend? Hopefully not my face. That's funny, yeah. He can't even, well, he could respond unless he got kicked out. No, he just deleted the message. 92 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. Thanks a lot, guys. My farm has 9 born buck that comes around. 9 point. Wow, nice. From 4 concussions over, but we are agreed to leave him alone. He's like the groundhog. You can't commit to kill. Yeah, I love my blind. So crazy. Nice. Let's see. Nice 270 views. 270 views? Is that what it said earlier? It might have went up to that. It might have for a little bit. Did I ever get to 270 today? I might have. Whoa, you crying. I'm sorry. You got nice weapons. Thank you, Logan. Appreciate you. If you're new to the chat, like and subscribe. Double tap the screen. We do all sorts of shorts. Check us out. 360 view would be circle. Yeah, we didn't do a 360. I don't have any guns on the other side, so assault weapons are bad. No, they aren't, Jacob. You Nazi. No, you the guy that's a Nazi, and you go bye-bye. 9-horn buck. Sorry. Yeah, I figured you meant 9 point, as in like either a 9x9, which would be 9 on each side, which would be a huge rack, or you mean like 4 on one side and 5 on the other, or something. Comfy blind and the peace of God's beauty is therapy for the soul, and something comes out there, dinner, feed your soul. There you go. Let's see. I think you only did 270, probably. He's blind, has no note. See. Do you have an AR-15? I do, buddy. Right there. It's the third one up. It's a Delton modern sporting rifle, they call them. Oh, I wonder what my dogs are barking at. Oh, excuse me. Big yawn. Amen backwards. Nima? Seeker 12. It does look like it. It's a copy of one. The thing works pretty good. I've never shot it with the Big Mag. That's a 10. I've shot it with the 5 on it. I think I have one that's an 8 too. Came with them. Brand new. Never was fired when I got it. Guns are not bad. I'm a Canadian and we don't have school mass shootings or synagogue shootings and satisfactory more guns, so people should do their research. Yeah, I know, right? It's beautiful. You got AK-47. Yeah, and the one below is a SKS. Cold War. It's a Norinco. Thanks, Logan. I'm Canadian too, says Tyler Average Angry Bee. Coming at you. They're the Angry Bee, the Canadians? Hey, how would you like it if Canada became America? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? You guys could have some really nice gun laws. Let's see. Canadians all are peaceful, but I want y'all on my side if war breaks out because you're all crazy. Locos. I have a few Canadian friends. One lives in Oregon now. He married someone from Oregon. And then another one, he's still up there, I think, him and his family. Just no. Gotta go, dude. Have a good night. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate you showing up. We got enough weapons for a Revolutionary War. We have 5 gun laws. 5 of them? That's all? California's got like 200, where I used to live. What make is the 12 gauge with mag? It's made by, you can buy it at least from Atlantic Firearms. It says like DDI 11 on it or something. Something like that. Oh, you have fine gun laws. Let's see. Charlie Arsby says, ha ha ha. Yeah. Autofix, right? I would say they're bad gun laws because you can't have what you'd like. Canada also hasn't killed out common sense. True that. True that. Common sense is gone here. Is that a 308 MX Marlin? No, none of these are Marlins on the table. What do you think of single action revolvers? I got a whole bunch of them. I've got probably 4 or 5 of them. They're inside my gun safe. Ooh, the chat just took off. Average B smiley face. I'm just messing with you. It was a joke. Okay, now Aaron, welcome. Nice about a Henry to make take part and build a space cowboy lever action. But after I held it and just couldn't take her apart, it was just too nice to take it. So last week I got a Rossi. There you go. You have like 24,000 gun laws across the states. It's terrible. I know, right? AK-47 pistols. I don't have any one of those. Tyler, yes, today is Lever Action Sunday. Yep. You're cool backwoods. Yeah, he's been great. He's in a lot of other gun channels too. He's a great guy. At least I feel he is a guy. Yo, I like your collection of guns. Thank you, man. Like and subscribe if you could. Considering the Canadian government is not allowed to produce production of diesel electric semi-trucks, and they claim to try to move forward, there's no common sense there. It comes and goes. Hey, welcome back, Kevin. Janice, we don't have open carry off the property, but who cares? I have 4 Cabela safes packed, and I am trapped shooters and trophy shooters since I was 12, and I'm 52. Nice. I like it, Janice. Keep it up. It's a way to go. Do you oil all the wood? I haven't yet. I need to oil them again sometime, because especially this shotgun here, it's a little dry looking. Appreciate the AC. Yeah, I allegedly have one leaning against my leg in my pocket. Allegedly. Arizona law has constitutional carry, so we can display it visibly, no problem, or in a pocket, or hidden, whatever. Can you recommend a cheap 308 rifle? Yeah, Sean, get a Ruger American or a Savage. Favorite caliber, Eric? I really like 9mm. I do like 223. My favorite caliber for my lever actions, though, is this one with the peep sight right there. Right there. It's a Model 92 Winchester, chambered in 32-25. It's made in 1895. That one right there with the little peep sight. That's my favorite lever action caliber. Are you a licensed gun dealer? I always thought it would be cool. No, I'm a collector, and I shoot them. What shotguns do you have? So I have the Sega copy here. I've got the Sears and Roebuck 12 in there. I've got a Weatherby 20 in there and a Winchester 12. I got these 2 double-barrel Belgians here. A Marlin original goose gun there, bolt action. I got a 10 gauge, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 12. Those are all double barrels. A 10 gauge double, a 16 gauge Zastava M75 double, a single shot 10 gauge there, a 410 single shot there, 2 9mm rimfire shotguns, and then we've got the lever action 10 gauge right there. Are you licensed? No, I'm not. Doom Guy, hopefully that answered your question. 102 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you coming. Remember my first gun I ever owned was when I was 10. My dad gave me a Glock 26. He showed me how to take it apart completely and swap parts. The facts that there's a high chance of getting banned in California. Who knows? Hey, Lovey, welcome back. Mr. Klein Tools. Glad you're back. Did you get that YouTube bleep figured out? No, they just pretty much said, screw you. Pardon how I say that. They just pretty much say, we don't care if you have proof, screw you, we don't care. But what's the dumb thing is if I was a chick that was pretty and things hanging out, they would be like, oh, you're fine. We understand. Yeah. That's actual violations. I never touched anything. And every time I go to click on the link, they say where I violated something, the link's already deleted. Yep, it's sad. Do you have any over-unders? I do not. All I have is a single shot 10 gauge. Yeah, mine, Shawl, is a New England's Firearms H&R. Nice guns, bud. Thank you. Of course, them guys wants to see the shotguns. Yeah, right. Which ones, though? The ones in my arms? Do you have any ARs? Assault rifles, I mean. We got modern sporting rifle, AK, AR-15, and AK-47. Plus, can do their own reloading. Oh, I do too. I got one right here, and I have another one outside that I do for pistol rounds. Excuse me. 357, 38 extra special for around the home. Extra special? What's the extra special? Would that be 38 plus? Plus P's? We already answered that one. 46. Have patience, and we'll get to your questions. Do you plan on tagging any deer this season? Hopefully, Eric. I put in for a whitetail, and I was approved in the lottery system of grabbing a whitetail. So mid-November we got one. Set the SKS under the AK. Yes, that's a Norinco with the banana clip. Just said Glock caliber 25 from Indonesia. Yashui, welcome back. What's your biggest Glock mag? Well, that originally came with 10s because that's a California approved one. It's a Glock 20 Cali approved Gen 3. But once I moved to Arizona, I got what? The original size, which is what? 17, 18? That's the biggest I have for my Glock. That's the only Glock I own. That's the only Glock I have, Mr. Rabbit. The Glock 20. Which I believe you knew that. You must have forgot, though, because you've been in here a lot. Welcome back, by the way, buddy. How's Mr. Very Fat Rabbit doing today? Doing this evening? 70 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up. Let's see here. We'll do one last call on the voting up here in the corner, guys. So would you want a Henry, a Winchester, or a Marlin for your lever action? We'll leave it up for just a little bit longer, and then we'll do another one. Is it a Ruger? The sniper is, yes, that's a Ruger. It's a 338 Lapua precision rifle. Marlin? Okay, there you go, Rick. Do you have any 22 wheel guns? I have a 22 Magnum, and then I have a Heritage Rough Rider that's 22 Mag and 22 LR. 308s. Excuse me, I got one. The second one down it's a Savage Axis right there. Alrighty, let's see here. Go ahead and pull this. Levy says you would go Marlin. Alright, guys, we're putting a new poll up. Thanks for all that, guys. Appreciate it. Going to start a new poll here. Alrighty, start this poll up. Shrink that down, put it up in the corner. Alright, guys, Savage is pretty nice. They're good rifles. Yes, this one's a Savage as well. Model 99, chambered in 300. Let's see, that new Ruger made Marlin is pretty snazzy. I hear they're pretty good. Do a shotgun pull. Oh, sorry, I already started one. Pump doubles or semi. Oh, there you go. Or bolt. There's 4. What is this exactly? Benji, we talk about guns. We talk about all sorts of stuff in life. Once in a while, politics. Sometimes religion. We talk about where we live, how things are going in life, where we live. All sorts of stuff, my friend. I do stuff, shorts with shooting, shorts of gun history, exploring of hiking, caves, mines, stuff like that. If you like it, like and subscribe. Thanks, 466. Appreciate it. 353,000. 353,000. I know they made a Model 77 and one called the something 2000, wasn't it? I had a Saver stance pistol, wasn't bad, but had pretty good recoil for what it was. Huh. Never heard of that brand. Nothing's for sale, Benjamin, and yes, those are levers. Where's your Marlin 4570? Rebuzz, I don't have one, unfortunately, not yet. Benjamin says it's a good channel, or Levy says that. Yeah, that one's a Savage right there. Wasn't it called the 250 2000? Maybe it was a 250 3000. You're right, it might be. It was the first version of the Model 99, if I recall. Well, I'm surprised Honda's getting less votes than Nissan. Nissan has all those transmission problems. They almost went bankrupt. They're just about to sell a Honda, I heard. But yeah, we got some votes going up in the corner here. Which car would you buy? A Honda, a Toyota, or a Nissan? We do little pole vaults once in a while just to keep people occupied, you know, fill in some gaps, give us some more conversation. We just started doing that more, actually. I think people like it. Savage stance. Oh, a savage stance. I think you said a savers. Again, I've never heard of a savage stance. What's it chambered in, my friend? Let us know. What do you think of the lever action rifle chamber 3744 mag? So Exodus, appreciate you showing up. I think you were here a while ago, quite a while ago. I would love to get a 357 Magnum lever. Don't have one yet, but we do have a 44 mag. The second to the last right there is chambered in 44 mag. It's, I think, one of my longest lever actions. I think actually the hex barrel right there is longest, but that one right behind the tablet, right there with the darker wood here, that's a 44 mag, model 94 AE from like 70, 71. Which one is the back and scope? Carboy, that is a Rossi Rio Grande 3030. Blake Hill, what's up? Honda all the way. What's one? Okay, I read that one. The very first rifle that could shoot 3,000 feet per second. Yes, you're right, Graham. It was a 9mm. Okay. Of those, I would choose Toyota, but personally, I would stick with Mopar. Gotcha. We decided to do all foreign ones. Right now, I'm surprised Nissan is higher than Honda. Because Honda has better quality overall. I mean, they had a couple years that they had bad trannies on their minivans and Accords. But Nissan, oh my, they have a lot of problems with their... Love your Rossi 92 in 44 mag. Actually, that is, the Rossi's the 3030. The one up from it is a Winchester. Oh, you have one. Gotcha. Love my all-weather Henry 4570. Jeff, nice. I'm jealous. I don't have a 4570. Not yet. How much would you say you spent on all our armory? I do not know, Mr. Blake Hill. I do not know. I mean, what's on the table is probably close to 10 or 11K, counting what's all on the table. Or it'd be worth more than that. Let's see here. I got a lot cheaper than that, but I was able to get deals on a lot. And you shop around and take your time, save up. What's your favorite of the bunch? Of the lever actions would be the one with the peep sight on the back right here. That one right there. It's a 3220. And it's a Winchester Model 92 hex barrel made in 18... So what is that? 1895. 10 by 2 Indonesia Glock 22 caliber. Okay, what's your favorite? Okay, I already said that one. I do still have my grandfather's 18 Datsun. The pickup has over 500,000 miles on it, and just now having to replace the head gasket. The thing gets 40 miles per gallon. Do they make decent peep sights for the Rossi? You might be getting some aftermarket for. I'm not sure. Meats for Eats is Romanian SAR1 on wall or poly? Oh, over here? I don't have a Romanian SAR, no. I'll move it a little bit. That's an SKS here. That's an AK-47. That's an AR. That's a Savage Axis. That's a Sears and Roebuck 12 gauge made by Winchester. That's a Sega clone 12 gauge. What do you think about the Rev 410? I inherited one from my grandmother years back. A Rev 410. Maybe enlighten me. I'm not sure what that is. Steven, 80 to 100, somewhere around there. I haven't counted in a while. Yeah, Levi, I forget what a Rev 410 is. I've heard the name, but I forget what it stands for. A Revolver 410? Like the Taurus, obviously, they have a Revolver 410 that's a pistol, as well as they have a rifle that can shoot those as well, I believe. The 45 Colt 1 interchange. What adapter do you have for your AK to fit, SKS to fit mags, or what mags do you like? That's not an adapter. Actually, it's the original duckbill. And I was able to find a 30 rounder for that. It's a duckbill plug-in still. It's a Norinco. You have a Russian SKS from 50s. Yeah, mine is from the 50s too, but it's not a Russian, it's a Chinese. A Norinco SKS, yeah. It's from like 53, something like that, 52. But I do have the original magazine here, right there. That's matching numbers. I took that out a couple weeks ago so I could shoot it. Actually, that was last Saturday. Not yesterday, but the Saturday before that. Guys, I do have videos and shorts of me shooting almost all of these. Lever actions, I don't have a lot yet. I need to get into those more. Start posting more of that. I want to do some ballistic stuff on bottles and stuff like that for different calibers. So like and subscribe, guys, if you want to see that stuff. I'm sure you'd enjoy it. I love watching people blow stuff up with guns, and see what the bullets, different bullets do to different water jugs and what's not, 69 in the chat. Nope, now 90. Wow, guys, you really picked up all of a sudden. Appreciate you showing up. To Desert Armory and more. I'm back. I had to take a shower. He had to take a shower. Welcome back, EDC. Appreciate you. I haven't had my buds across the pond on here a while. Michael Bean and Mango, Tahiti of Mango. There was another guy over there too. Nice collection, man. Thanks for the info as well, for Rossi. Yeah, you're welcome. I would just, look for some aftermarkets for rear peep sight. Chance, yes. Right there. With the wood frame, the wood furniture. It's a Kalashnikov. It's a 7.62 by 39. Although people keep telling me the brake on it's from an AK-74, and I told them, I don't know, that's the one that came with it. It's a California model, so originally it had this really dumb grip on the back, but now that I moved out of the state, I don't have to have that. BJ Bronson, I have one as well with the original bayonet. Love it. Nice. Okay, what about 5.56? The one above it is 5.56 right there. Ram, Ford, and Chevy. Yeah, we did one like that last night, EDC. Were you in here when we did that? Chevy won, and from Ford and Ram, I forget which one of the two. Welcome to the chat, Chance, by the way. I believe you're new. Thank you for showing up to Desert Armory More. CRCTD, TT, welcome. Circuit T something. 92 in the chat. Thank you all for coming by. Let's see here. We are going to do another poll. Thank you guys. Chevy won, yeah. Chevy won the chat. The poll on that one. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm typing on the phone, guys. It's not that I'm ignoring you. We're trying to figure something out here. And there we go, guys. We're putting a new poll in. Shrink that down. There we go. Top right, if it'll stay there. Little dum-dum, get up there. Come on, get up there, dum-dum. Stop it. It won't stay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this thing to stay up there, and it's not wanting to stay. There we go. All right. 9 mil. Yes, I have a whole bunch of them, my friend. They're just not on the table here. The only one I have a 9 mil out is that right there. It's a Canik TTI Combat. Arizona Steve here. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, I'm from Arizona. Southern Arizona. I forget where you're from. Levy Lafitte, right? Yeah, mine has the Benya as well. Okay. What kind of shotgun is this one? Or the one on the wall back there was a Stiga copy. Semi-auto. Gunslinger, what's up, he says. It's Lever Action Sunday. How's it going, bud? Started looking for firing pin for my 19. And I couldn't find anything. You might have to have made by a gunsmith. Yeah, for this one, there's a local gunsmith. He said he could look at it for the firing pin on the 1901. Shotgun pole. Yep, that's what's up. Question, I'm a huge Western fan. What lever action would you recommend? Mike, if you're doing a lot of planking, probably like a 357 mag or a 22. Shot your new 1911 today. Nice, a T-Sys. Steve, I got one. I have a T-Sys double stack 1911. It's a Night Stalker. Welcome, Tristan, Arizona City. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of buying a Colt Walther AR-15 and $22. Any thoughts for quality? They make AR-15s, Walther and Colt? I didn't realize that. I don't know much about them. Henry, what's up? Welcome back. Yes, that's a 99. It's caliber and a 300. Yeah, that shotgun over there, Chance, is a Sega copy. Or Sigma, however it's pronounced. My question for you and the group, anyone have an SKS stock modified for mags such as ATI, Pro Mag, or FAB? It'd be nice to get a regular old AK mags in it, yeah. I don't have the stock for it. I think you can get them modified or buy them, but I'm not going to vote because I'd like pump. Oh, did I not put pump in there? I'm sorry, buddy. There's so many different styles. I'm going deer hunting with a 6.5 Creedmoor. There you go. Anyone know how much about the 90s model Stevens single shot 12? Made in the 90s model. As in 1990s, or that's the model? It's a 90s model. I have a single shot New England arms made by H&R. Stevens at the time might have been made by H&R as well. 1854 Smith & Wesson lever action 44 mag. Nice. My 44 mag is the second from the last, where this tip of this wood stick is. The last one's a Taurus 3030, but that one's a 44 mag. Shot my moose with a Savage model 99 and 300. Wow, that's what that one is. Nice for you, Henry. My vote goes to pump. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to put pump. EDC. Shot my one in 4570 and Mossberg 33 yesterday. My shoulder is a little sore today. Yep, 1990s Levy. Okay. And I got a Glock 19 Gen 5. Nice. I have a Glock 20 Gen 3 right there. 10 mil. Yeah, I totally messed up on that. I should have put that instead of bolt action, just because not many are bolt action. Semi-auto and double barrels right there. Single shot is actually winning. Wow. You can get single shots for pretty cheap at swap meets, like 120 bucks, 150 bucks. Let's see, my brother-in-law, we found one time for 120 for him, 115. There was one at the swap meet yesterday, 16 gauge, that needed a firing pin spring because it wasn't pulling back right. He wanted 100 bucks for it. Let's see, 10 is crazy, good. I have 10 gauges, yeah. I've only ever seen one bolt-action shotgun in person. I have one, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I goofed on that. I should have put pump action, unfortunately. Guys, let me restart this here. I'm going to restart the poll, guys. Thank you for your help. We're going to restart one here. Or a... There we go, guys. Sorry about that. We goofed on that last one. Let's go ahead and restart the poll here. Would you want a double barrel, over under, a pump, a semi-auto, or a single shot? There we go, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. 3030 Winchester lever action model, 1894 serial number. Don't tell us the serial number, buddy. I would not say that. Gun show yesterday, Mesa. Was there? I don't know. You want to try to refrain from putting serial numbers, just so you know. I mean, you could maybe do the last four, but not the whole thing. It could cause problems. Who knows? My grandpa has a pump action 30-06 rate at all. I think those are pretty cool. I've never shot one. Tweety, what model? Yeah, I forget what those are called. All right, guys, we've got our new poll up. What would you like for shotties? A double barrel or over under? A pump, a semi-auto, or a single shot for shotguns? 4 votes are in, guys, right now. Pump action is winning. Doubles are right beside it. Let's see here. Just shot my first 30-30 earlier out of Marlin. Nice. Cash says he's back. Ron, I'm on. I wouldn't say the serial number. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. The alphabet agency might come to knocking, yeah. I'm not sure. He said he's had it forever. Hey, Tweety, welcome to the chat. Don says side by side. Go ahead and push on the votey here then, Mr. Don. One of them says double barrels, which would be a side-by-side, or over-under as well. Let's see here, guys. We got 1,500, let's see, 102 in the chat. Oh, it just went down. Let's see, guys. Like and subscribe. We've got, what, 3,542 subscriptions. Appreciate y'all for that. Let's see. Also got to shoot a 270 a day. My ears were ringing for 4 hours. I'm new to the guns. Oh, you didn't wear earplugs, dude? Gotta put your PPE in, buddy. Personal protective equipment. I have a 270 as well. It's a Remington 700 from, it's either late 60s, early 70s. I didn't have any. Oh, we could have stuffed cotton in at least. Poor guy. I feel for you, man. That's brutal. Pump action hunting rifles have been around for very long, but for some reason they fell out priority in the mid-70s. Isn't that about when the semi-autos really took off for rifles and better bolt actions? That could be why. Like better semi-autos than those. Yeah, guys, we got a voting in the top left corner right here. Which shotty would you like? Double barrel over under, a pump, semi-auto, or a single shot? Right now, pumps and double barrels are side by side, guys. Maybe I can show you some side-by-sides here and just kind of try to sway the crowd. You know, look, there's some double barrels, guys. Look at those beauties. Ooh la la. Mwah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Mm-hmm. Guys, come on. You know what to push. You know which one to vote for. Come on, guys. We got 2 more in the corner there. And we got 2 more right there. Won't let me vote. What? If you click on it, you might have to sign out and come back in. Let's see here. I shot a 12 gauge too, but it was about the same as a 2.7 recoil, should I think? Okay, and sound. Gotcha. Trying to think if I could even vote on it. No, I can't. I didn't think the guy who's put it up. You would vote pump. Yep, vote pump. Right now, double barrels are winning, or no, semi-autos are winning. Then doubles, then pumps. I myself, if I'm going to do a lot of hunting like skeets, I would do a pump because I'm really good with a pump on that Sears and Roebuck I have. I just did some dove hunting with it too. Nice. First time I went dove hunting, it didn't let me down. I mean, sure, I missed a couple, but that's because they're so far away. 98 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up to Desert, Armory, and More. Can I use a slug on a buck? Depends what your state laws are, my friend. Some say you can't, I don't think. They might say you have to use buckshot. Because, as well as slugs are usually lead. And a lot of states don't allow lead for big game like that. So you would be using, you'd have to use buckshot probably. Because then you can get your different metals other than lead. Adrian, good question. That is a Glock 20, chambered in 10 mil. It's a Gen 3, I believe. I believe it's a Gen 3. I think that's what they told me. I don't know. I've had it for a little while. What, 3 years maybe? 2, something like that. 2.5, I think. Something like that. But yeah, Cash, I would check your local laws. Maybe talk to your Game and Fish or something, or game warden. Ask them what they are for your area. Is yeah, different states and different counties or different areas. Yeah, it'll be different. How about 22? Yeah, I got a lot of 22. Oh, can you take a deer with a 22? A buck? No, I don't think even. Iowa, we use deer slugs. Yeah, you'd have to get the right one. Like I have some deer slugs too, but it depends if your state allows lead. Like these are deer slugs as well. These are pretty fast for 3 3/4, 1-inch slugs. These are for deer, but so many states are going lead free. So I don't know if these would be legal because these would have lead on it, obviously. Let's see here. Here's what the shell itself looks like. This would be a high brass slug. I guess it would be a rifled semi-hollowed point, I guess. All right now, semi-autos. Wow, people love their semi-auto shotties. 42%. We can use slugs in Ohio. Okay. I've shot most types of ammo. Raw lead just shoots better. Yeah, depends. I guess like California, you couldn't use lead. You had to use copper or brass projectiles. Full TV asks, "Do you have a 1911?" I do. It's just out of frame, my friend, right there. It's a Springfield Armory. Nothing's for sale, Mr. AR2W. Nothing's for sale. It's a collection. We also got a little voting thing in the corner, guys, if you didn't see that yet. Which shotty would you purchase or use? Double barrel, pump action, semi-auto, or single shot? Right now, semi-auto is pulling up, then double barrels, then pump, and single shots on the bottom. 98 in the chat. Appreciate y'all showing up. And if you could like and subscribe, we'd appreciate it, to Desert Armory and More. That's cool. Thanks, man. Let's see here. What would you be your dream firearm that you do not own yet? Some people have said that. It's just hard for me to say. Do you have a 5.7? Yes, I have an FN 5.7 and I have a PSA Dagger 5.7. They're just not out today. Today was Lever Action Sunday. Why copper and brass in California? Brad, they're afraid of the lead poisoning the California condor. What we use on a deer? I'm planning on using the one with the scope in the back as a 30-30 lever action. We're using that in my 270 Remington 300. Yeah. AK, do you have it? Yes, I do. Right there, the one with the wood. It's a Kalashnikov. A Kalashnikov. Do you have an M1 Garand? I do not, unfortunately, nor an M1 carbine, nor a Deagle. You watched me yesterday. Thank you, Peters. Appreciate you coming back. It means a lot to the channel. We like return people. That means we're doing something right, hopefully. Hopefully, folks. Love your collection. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. We even got an MP5 clone here with MP5 internals. 9mm. Double barrels. But yeah, today was Lever Action Sunday, so that's why we got all the levers out there. We do Wheel Gun Thursday. We do Oddball Tuesday. Monday's kind of a fill-in. By the way, we take requests. So if you want to see a certain gun, ask us if we have it. If we do, we'll put it on the table the next live. So we do that too. Yo, this is epic. Thank you, RN. Holster. Let's see. They call me Lever because I'm always about the action. Nice. Mr. Crazy, I want to have a room like this. Thank you. Rock Island VR14 is cool too. Not sure if I've seen one. Can I see a single shot? Let me get you off the stand here. I have a couple single shots behind me. Sorry if the thing jerks. We're taking you off the stand. So we have two single shots here. That one here, the real big old boy, is a 10 gauge. And the one beside it is a 410. And then these two right beside that are 9mm rimfire single shots. They're kind of an oddball garden gun made in Belgium. And pump action be all the double barrels. Oh, buy all the double barrels? I don't have a pump action over here. There's no pump actions here by the double barrels. What museum is this? Gel, it's my own personal collection. Grayson, welcome. They call me pump action because they're about that action. Yeah, there you go. Cash, my opinion, would be a Remington 870. Yeah, they're very good. Put you in your back on the stand, guys. Hopefully it doesn't jerk too bad for you. Are you going to be live tomorrow? Cash, yes, we try to every evening, 6 p.m. Arizona times when we start. But we usually go for about 2 hours, which is about now. We've been going 2 hours. Sometimes I go longer. Do you carry a BOFA? Not sure what that is, so probably not, Jeff. Joseph says, want to see Marlin 450. I don't have one, unfortunately, Joseph. Do you got one? Appreciate you showing up. Grayson's hi. Thank you for coming. We got 87 people in the chat. We're also doing a little vote up here, guys. Which would you prefer or have? A double barrel, a pump, a semi-automatic, or a single shot shotgun? Hey, Fish, welcome back. Blunderbusses. Nope. Do you have a Glock 17? We do not. Our Glock is a Glock 20 in 10mm. Krimmett says he prefers a pump. Go ahead and put that in the poll up there, my friend. What's the 99 chambered in? It's a 300 Savage, my friend. Yo, you're back. Yes, we are. Just Mods. Thanks for coming up again. What about a Smith & Wesson? Grayson, I've got two Smith & Wessons. 2.0 Bodyguard and a 460 revolver. If you want to see those shot, look at my shorts. Why do you need that many? Because it's America, Mr. Fish. Actually, it's fish. Let's see. Just had one until my wife divorced while I was in the hospital and took it. Dude, I'm sorry for that, man. That's just sad. Oh, my bad. That's not a pump. No, there's no pumps over there. 50 AE. Nope, don't got any. Do we have an M1911? Sort of. It's a 1911 A1 mil spec right there. Makes sense. Also wanted one in 22 Savage HP. Yeah, those are neat. They also make the 250, was it called the 250 3000? 250 2000? Any 4570s. Unfortunately not. Mustang, we do not. Let's see here. Is that a lever action in front of the pistol on the front table? Yeah, these are all lever actions here, buddy. They're all lever actions. Today's Lever Action Sunday. America. Yep. Ah, beautiful, he says. Thank you, my friend. Like and subscribe, guys. Freedom says he's stupid. Sorry about that, buddy. 109 in the chat, guys. We got a little voting thing up here. What's your favorite? Double barrel, pump, semi-auto, or shotgun? Go ahead and tap on that voting thing up there, the poll. Let us know what your thoughts are. Maybe you got something in comment. Do I hunt? Yes. More ways than one. Let's see here, guys. Appreciate you the subscriptions. I think we had one come in there. Thank you, guys, for taking interest in our channel, Desert Armory and More. Check us out. We got a lot of stuff. Pump is the most satisfying. It's also the most reliable, too. Other than a single shot actually would be the most reliable. But double barrel would maybe be next just because there's so little things moving. Hey, Summer. Welcome to the chat. Unknown says we are all in your shorts checking out the old wood. Yeah, we got a lot of them. IBAM says, oh, he redacted it. What's your favorite gun that you hunt with? We're going to be using our 30-30, which is the one with the scope in the back. It's a lever action. And then we're going to be using our 270 Remington 700. What's your favorite gun? Okay, we already mentioned that. Pump are the most satisfying. Yeah, they're not just, when you hear, everybody's like, looking up, looking around. Wait for the shot. Do I have Discord? I do. Yes, there. Right there, my friend. Sorry, that big old thingy there was in the way. Right there. It's my channel's name, Desert Armory and More. So it's the same as my channel for that one. Thanks for coming by, Jake. Appreciate you. We just got a subscription. Appreciate that, guys. I saw it roll over. Can you read that okay, guys? I got my Discord, my Insta, and then if anybody wanted to give donations, it's up to them, I guess. Let's see here. How about a poll? Blondes, brunettes, or redheads? Oh, Jeff. Oh, boy. Maybe. Yeah, let me move it up there for you, Jake. Give me a bit. Got to take you off the stand. There you go, guys. Jeff's got an interesting question there, guys. Excuse me. Is that better for you, Jeff or Jack? Hey, what's up? Yes, I go hunting, Mr. Peters. Hey, you're welcome, Jack. Aberito, welcome. Putting you back on the stand, guys. There you go. 77 in the chat. Appreciate you guys. We're doing some voting right now. Up in the top left corner, you'll see a poll. Click on which one you prefer, a double barrel, a pump, semi-auto, or a single shot. Right now, pump is winning. All of the above, Jeff. There you go. Ooh, yeah. As long as you can find one of them to loyal. Aiden, yes, one of them's a 30-30. The back one with a scope. It's a Rossi Rio Grande from like 2012, I think it was. Christopher, no. None of them are in the 35 Remington. One is in the 25-20. We got a 32-20. We have a 25-35, 30-30, a 44 mag, a 22 rimfire. 10 gauge is right here, and right there's the 300 Savage. Where's lever actions? Yeah, right, Andrew. You're funny that way. Yeah, I don't have any. Sorry, Christopher. Hey, yeah, pump is the best in my opinion. I don't even have lever action in there. There's a lever action. I didn't have bolt on this one either, but they're just bolt and levers aren't as common. Yeah, right, anxiety. That's what people like saying. Between those and these, the shotguns I have, the double barrels, and Vicks D10. Especially if I have all my wheel guns out. I have a lot of wheel guns. You have a bolt and a lever in 410. Nice. I have a bolt action 12 gauge and a single shot 410. Yeah, it looks like I'm from there, huh? I'm not, though. What do they call those? PCPs or PNCs? PCNs? PNCs or something? I don't know. I'm not a video game guy. The guy who sells you stuff and walks around and talks with different people. Excuse me. 75 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up. We got a little voting thing in the top corner. If you'd like to vote to see what shotguns you like, double, pump, semi-auto, or single. Do you like fishing? I do. I haven't been fishing in a while, though. I do have a fishing license and a hunting license here in southern Arizona. Do you go fishing? And if so, what do you fish for? Do you do it on the shore? Do it in a boat, kayak, off a bridge? Canals, ponds, rivers? Do you have any Ruger 3 screws free 1973? Probably not. Bass, there you go. Hey, what's up, Donnie Garco? You say, yo! Don't remember if you're new or not. If you're new, could you like and subscribe? Appreciate you. My screen went dark on my tablet. There we go. Had to push the screen there. You say, yo, yo! Like the toy, huh? A yo-yo? Yeah, I don't think I have a Ruger 3 screw. Let's see, kayak and bass fishing bank. My PB is 18 for a bass. Is that a largemouth or smallmouth? Let's see. Have I caught a bass? I haven't caught a bass in a long time. The last thing I would have caught was German brown trout. Was up north, I think. I might have did something else. How can I join the Discord? You'd have to follow me. That's my Discord channel, my own personal. It's not like a huge Discord chat. So that'd be my personal account. A largemouth, okay. I'm just kidding, but any marlins on the table? Sir, Gabe, there's not. We've got, most of them are Winchesters. So we've got the Model 99 here, Savage 300. We've got the 10 gauge Model 1901, made in 1901. We've got a Henry 22 here. We've got the next one is a Model 94, chambered in 2535. It's a carbine ring, saddle ring, made in 1904. Next one up's early 1900s, 2520. It's a Model 92, early 1900s. This Model 92 here is made in 1895 with the peep sight. That's a 3220, that one. That one's a 44 mag, Model 94 AE, made in the 70s. And the Rossi Rio Grande in the back is from 2012, I think. 3030. Let's see here. Let's see. How many Henrys? I only have one Henry 22. Just lever them a few times. Unfortunately, we can't touch guns on lives. You did all the lever guns. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I try my best, buddy. Hola, buenas noches. Me encuentro las cabinas de la Pacanta. Son muy buenos. Resistentes los planes. Vialar tienes que lavar español para la casa del... No soy. Gracias, Peña. Gracias, Sergio, para vienen del canal. Mi español no es muy grande, pero yo practico mucho tiempo en esta channel. The 44 mag? Nothing's for sale, Bruceson. The 44 mag is right there. The one right there with the sketch stuff on the butt. Let me put you right set up, sorry. On the butt there. It's got the etching there in the forearm. That's from 72 maybe? 68, somewhere like that. Waylon, welcome. How are you doing? He says, nice. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you can, guys, if you're new to the channel. Today is Lever Action Sunday. That's why all the lever actions are out. I get asked all the time as well if I have a Glocks or 1911, so I put my one 1911 and my one Glock out. Scored one, thank you. I'm having a hard time trying to find your Discord. Someone else said that too. I told him, well, got the chat. It's the same as my, what do you call it? Same as my channel name, Desert Armory and More. Not sure. Thanks, NVixie10 for subscribing. Do 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 16 gauge, 10 gauge pull. You forgot about 28, 24, and 18. No. Or my 9mm rimfire Flowbert. Love to help him find it, but don't have Discord myself. I just got it recently. A carbine. What you mean, buddy? Yeah, it's not showing up anywhere. That's weird because I am a member. I'm part of one group. I forget what the group's called. All right, we're closing down the pull. Here's a 44 carbine. Okay, yeah, mine's a full length. It's a target barrel. It's long. It's really accurate. And it looks similar to one right there. So let's see. The pumps one, guys. Semi-auto was next. Semi-auto. Double barrel was next. And then singles. Ghost Guy. The AK's right there. We'll leave it right there. We're not allowed to touch them, unfortunately. Yeah, I got a SKS. It's a Norinco. It's not the D, no. That has a, it's still the duckbill. I was able to fit one in there and find one. Let's see here. We're starting a new poll, guys. Alrighty, guys. Starting a new poll here. Size this down. Put it in the corner. Don't do that to me again, thingy. There we go. Alright, guys. Duckbill made me sad. Yeah, it's a duckbill. Our SKS is junk? I don't think mine is. What is the 12 gauge? What's under the 12 gauge? Oh, this. That's a Kentucky percussion cat rifle. I have a 410. Yeah, it's right there. Let's see. Is there any way you can link the Discord by any chance? Not while I'm doing a live. Hey, how are you? Says Elok. Welcome. I forget. You're from Sweden or something like that from over there? At least your name looks like it would be because the O has the line through it. Or Poland, maybe. Do you have any 223? Says Jew Schaefer. Yes, right there. The modern sporting rifle AR-15. Do you have a bolt shotty? I do. Annexity. Right there, 12 gauge. It's a Marlin Goose Original 36-inch barrel. Let's see here. How many guns do you have? 80 to 100. Somewhere around there. Someday we need to put them out on a long table and shoot them all and then record it. Guys, we have 199 likes. We need one more to hit 200. Who's going to be that person, guys? Do you have 20 long rifle? Yes, Drew. I got a whole bunch of them. They're in the cabinet. Netherlands. Okay. 200. We had 200 likes, guys. Thank you. What's up, Robo? Welcome. That says you don't exist on the Discord. That is weird. I do. Got you for 200. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Nobody. Drew says, dang. Do you have 22 pistols? I do. God-seeking atheist. That's an interesting name. That's good. You're seeking the Lord as an atheist. I have 22s all in there. Do you have an AR? That one. It was me. Okay, maybe it was you. Could have been. We got 209 now, though, guys. Let's, guys. Right now we have a vote going in the top corner. Which caliber of shotgun do you like the best? 10, 12, 16 gauge, or 20? Up on the top here right now, 12 gauge is passing everybody up. My Brody showed the good people your gorgeous face. Oh, yeah, a lot of new people on the chat here. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Appreciate you showing up. I might need a beard trimming. Other than that, we're doing okay. And we got a little scratch here. My dog decided to with his little patty waggers. No Desert Eagle, unfortunatately. Invokes and T. I have no idea what you're saying, buddy. Polly, yes, we have a Lee Enfield. It's a Smiley, wherever they call them. Right here. 303 British. It's a number 4 Mark 1, made in 1943. Wow, bro. Thank you, leader. I'm just making myself look stupid. Uh-oh. Is there any chance to next video you can link the Discord? Well, I can do this, but unfortunately a poll's running right now. I could put in the poll. How do you pronounce my name? Invoxity. Oh, got you. Okay, got you. I have the number 5. Yeah, yours is newer than mine then. Yours is like a 50-something. Early 50s, I think. Mine's a 43. The Mosin Nagant I have is a 43 as well. The Mauser's a 38 or 39. Promise I know about guns. Hey, Philip. Welcome back. Philip is rushing. He's rushing around like a mad rabbit at a dog. Hey, by the way, Philip, we got a little voting thing going up here in the corner, a poll. Like 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, or 20 gauge. Obviously, there's a couple oddballs, like there was a 24, there was a 28, there's 410, but poll would get too long. Yeah, Drew, right there. The one with the wood. That one right there. AK-47 right there. Yours is way more accurate. Oh, the 303 British? Yeah, that thing is a tack driver, dude. You voted 12. Is it a 10 gauge lever action? Yes, that one is right there, my friend. That's a 10 gauge, 1901, made in 1901. Welcome, Joe Bells. Joe Bells. It's not mine, they're Joe's. I got a question. What is the gun with the big muzzle brake? Oh, Ghosty, yeah, that is my sniper rifle. It's a 338 Lapua Precision, Ruger Precision. Jack, yeah, we do. Right there, AK-47. 10 gauge for my vote. There you go. I want the 10 gauge. How much? They're not for sale, unfortunately, Mr. Joe. I have 4 10 gauges. I got 2 double barrels, a single shot, and that pump. That's really cool. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, ghostly guy. Ghosty guy. Who's that little clown with red hair? Do you have a minigun? I do not. 20 gauge. What is a 20 gauge? It's a shotgun, buddy. Do you have a 30-06? I do. It's in the gun safe. It'll be out someday, but not today. Because I do bolt action days. I think it's bolt action Friday. I forget. Bolt action Wednesday. I want that lever action. Yep. They're not for sale, though, my friend. Be right back. Okay. Thanks for showing up, Jack. See you in a bit. 49 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you. 1903. I don't have any 1903s. I think those are Remingtons, right? Remington 1903. Killer Grill, welcome back. I got a single shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. Hopefully he uses the right eye to shoot with. Bro stole Arthur Morgan's weapons. Yeah, and then he's mad as a hornet, right? Did you inherit your Savage 99? Jeff, no I didn't. I bought it at a pawn shop. Probably 2-3 years ago. Springfield mostly. Okay. What is the one in the back by the iPad with the scope? That's a 30-30 Rossi Rio Grande. Got a 10 gauge pump. The rear buck special barrel with iron sights. Nice. So Joe, I have a double barrel right there. It's a HJ Sterling. And then I have a double barrel Beretta Silverhawk right there. And then I have the single shot H&R New England Firearms. Lucky find. Yeah, it was. You need a HK 416. I got a HK Internals Century Arms MP5 right there. Yeah, it was. And it's really good shape. Someone did a light restoration on it, so that helped. And they did a professional job on it. It still has, of course, the brass thing that turns in there for and the counter on the side. Let's see, the live freeze up. Okay, get up close to that Silverhawk. Let's see here. It's a 1960, by the way, Joe. Marlin, Winchester, Rossi, Henry for lever actions. Paulie, we already did a vote on that, actually. We did a Winchester, Marlin, and Henry. I don't think we put Rossi on there. Winchester won, by the way. We didn't put Rossi on there. All right, let me get you up close to the Silverhawk here, my friend. Right there, it's from 1960. It's a Beretta Silverhawk. It's got a decent amount of etching on it. I really like it. It's my favorite shotgun I own.
It costs the most, so it better be. You can shoot the 3.5-inch magnums. The one beside it is Stava M75. Hey Alex, welcome back. Most of those people probably can't even pass the background check because they could. The Rossi actions are identical with Marlins. Yes, they are. Thanks, Mr. Joe. I don't have any AKs, but I do have a Mac 9 gear Marinko. Nothing's for sale, Panther. GF45 ACP. Yeah, this one is right here. And then I have a Colt Cimarron cowboy wheel gun that also can shoot 45 ACPs if I switch the cylinders out. Welcome back, Noah. Chat, what's the biggest buck you've ever shot? Jack says, I'm back. Killing it says, oh, the silver pigeon over in a 12 point. Oh, the silver pigeons. Yeah, those are made by Beretta too. Those are really nice and expensive, just like mine was. Wait, someone got my name? I don't think so. Guys, if you're new to the chat, we have a voting in the corner here. Which gun would you shoot or own or prefer? A 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, or a 20? Right now, 20 and 18 are neck and neck. Sorry, 20 and 10 are neck and neck. 16 is the least, and 12 gauge is the highest. Buffalo, New York. Nice. Someone get my account. Not that I know of. Panther, I have a 500 Smith & Wesson, so that's a 50 cal. I don't have a 50 BMG. Is there a difference between 1911 and 45 ACP? 1911 is the model of the gun. 45 ACP is the caliber that it shoots. Because they make 22 1911s and 9mm 1911s. You have a silver pigeon and a Winchester model 21. Nice. My dad has a AR. Okay, Fernando, welcome. Appreciate you showing up. Let's see. Kebab says 20 gauge. Okay, we got the little voting thing up there if you want to push that in. If you didn't, I take 410 and not in your poll. It's not, Bird Dog. I could have put 28 gauge in there as well, but the thing will get pretty big. Mac 90 uses 72x39. I didn't know that. You're welcome, Drew. How much is the pistol? Nothing's for sale, my friend. Do you have any Lugers? I don't. That would be nice to have a Luger. I don't have a broom handle either. A Mauser broom handle. I think of all the chats I've watched, nobody has a Mauser broom handle, but one or two of them have a Luger. The one guy's got two. The arms room has two Lugers. Oh, screen went black again. Gotta lightly touch that so it turns back on. Let's see, what percent is my phone? 19%. Let's see, my dad has a 300 Win Mag. Nice. Mine, I have a 338 Lapua sniper right here. It's by Ruger Precision. I always wanted a C96 broom handle. Yeah, they are so expensive. I don't have a Desert Eagle, no. They are harder to find a broom handle than a Luger. And I believe they're more expensive too. And a Luger, you can get a Luger once in a while for maybe like, maybe 11, 1200 on the cheap side if they don't look really fancy. But a broom handle, those things are hard to find. Yeah, that's a Kalashnikov. The AK is right there. What will you do with so many guns? We shoot him, buddy. We practice. McCloyve says, guns. He's drooling. Like and subscribe, buddy. McLevin. Let's see here. I sold the lever action Winchester 730 Waters. I should have kept it. What was it chambered in? How about a Winchester model 63 22R? I have a Winchester model. I forget what it is. It's a single shot. It's a long one. It's in the safe. I'll have it out when I put out my 22s on Monday, probably. Can I say K? K? Thought so, but wasn't sure. Yeah, that's a Kalashnikov. My grandfather uses to have a Luger that was acquired allegedly. I like it. In North Africa. Nice. 216 likes, guys. Appreciate it. 46 in the chat. We got a little voting thing in the corner if you're new. Which would you prefer? 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, or 20? Anma, we don't need that in here. Morning. Hey, what's up, little Chris? Where's happened to Big Chris? Was that your daddy? J5 says he's got a Marlin 3030. Nice. I have a 3030 in the very back. It's a Rossi. It looks like a Marlin. It's in the very back. It's a Rossi Rio Grande with the scope on it. Lil Chris says, yep, you be little. What's the best gun for hunting and wild pigs? That's up to you, really. Hunting wild pigs, I would say probably a 5.56 really good for that. Thanks, J5, appreciate it. Yes, this one, the AR-15 has 5.56 and 223. Mr. Drew. But yeah, I would say wild pigs, that would take them out fairly easy and cheap shooting. If you miss a lot, you're not wasting a lot. An AR-15, 5.56, yeah. Corn Pummer says Purdy. Donald says, yeah, 5.56, yep. Do you love furry? Do you love furry? What do you mean by that, Jack? As in the Fury? The 277 Fury? Never shot one. They were trying to see if that'd take the place of the 223 5.56 NATO that the military has, but I don't think it really took off. We have a 30-06. It's a Remington 700. It's in the gun safe. Any Scout type rifles. I have a gun that Boy Scouts used. It's a single shot rimfire 32. But as an actual Scout rifle, I think this one's a Scout. The carbine over here, it's a Mosin Nagant. Sorry, I can't get any closer. I just plugged in. Oh, I know what a furry is. Yeah, I know what a furry is. Let's see here. Oh, what did you say? It was a 730 caliber, which is a 30-30 neck down to 7 mil. Never heard of it, buddy. Killing it. I mean, kill it and grill it. That's interesting. Almost fractured my arm trying to fire 12 gauge. Ouch. Do you have a Woodsman 30-06? No. Jack's like, so... The only furries I think that are actual furries is stuffed bears and stuffed animals. Other than that, it would be two genders, male and female. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have a Woodsman. Was that a Remington, right? Woodsman would be Remington? I think so. Oh, there it is. Finally we got it. J5 said it. We always get it once. Yeah, Flares plasma rifle, 4-out range. Nope. What we have here is all we got. All we got, folks. I almost fractured my arm trying to fart. Oh, dude. Dave's and Guns and Games. What's up? Dude, that was a... Did you go to Taco Bell? The toilet was hurting, I'm sure, too. You fractured the white throne? Whoa, holy Second Amendment. What's up, just a random guy? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. 730 Walters. Waters or Walters? Appreciate you showing up, random. You got a 38. As in what? A year 38? NRA, there you go. I have some 38 special shooting guns and some 38 Smith & Wesson shooting guns. I also have one that shoots 38 long Colt. So many lever guns. Si, senor. We collect lever guns too. Do you have any lever guns? Today is Lever Gun Sunday. We hope you like them too. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Come again. Combat Masterpiece. Not sure what that is. 22LR. Yeah, my cabinet has a whole bunch of 22s in it, my friend. We got a lot of 22s in there. Ronnie said hi. Panther's laughing his little head off. What games do you have? I actually don't play video games. I play board games sometimes, card games, but don't have video games. Lever guns suck. What you like instead, buddy? I got all sorts of stuff. We got semi-autos. We got all sorts of stuff. We got lots of handguns in the cabinets, old shotguns, everything, buddy. Do you have a 108mm tank rifle? Just a joke. No, we don't. M14 is a combat masterpiece. Yeah, I don't have one, unfortunately. But Frinkle says, Dad, when you coming home? I'll need a receiver, 12 gauge. That would be neat. Ever shot an 8 gauge? Not yet, Baldwin. Ronnie, I do have a 500. Look at my videos. I have me shooting one last Saturday. Check it out. What's up, Upright? America. The gun I think is the most fun to shoot is the Colt M1 carbine. That would be nice if you had one. I don't. Love lever actions. Me too. G45. No, that is a Glock 20, 10 mil. Pretty close. Bentley Good Bread says, hi. Like and subscribe, guys. Love your lever actions. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I do too. I do too. Who was that guy that Alex hid? I didn't get to see that one. I probably read it. Yeah, I did read it. That wood is bigger than mine. That's a funny one, Chris. This one? That's my pointer stick, YouTube. Combat Masterpiece was an old Smith & Wesson 38 used by the Air Force for a time. I do have two Smith & Wesson caliber 38 Smith & Wessons. I usually have them out Wilga and Thursday. They're both top breaks. One's an Ivor Johnson. The other one's a Allen & Hopkins. Are you American? Yep. I live in southern Arizona. I had an AK Sega in 308, but I sold it during Bama because everyone was paying way too much, and I made a good chunk of change off Bama. There we go. Ready the Rifleman starring Chuck Connors. I've never watched The Rifleman, honestly. Sharif, welcome. They say hi. Do you have a AK-47? I do. Right there. It's a Kalashnikov. What do the GAS mean? GAS? I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. Yes, his son Mark was always getting him in trouble, and Chuck played NBA and MLB. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean, Sam T. What do the GAs mean? GAs. Oh, gauges. 12 gauge, 10 gauge, 16 gauge, 20 gauge. It's a shotgun caliber size. So yeah, guys, up here. Welcome, Drew. Illinois, or Indiana, sorry. Yeah, that means gauges. Up here, guys, in the top left corner, you'll see a poll. We're taking votes. What would you prefer to shoot or own? 20, 16, 12, or 10? Right now, 12 is winning. 16 is next. Let's see here. Chuck Connors Rifleman. Gotcha. Brenda says hi. Welcome. Northwest says hi. Okay, my friend. Have a good night. Thank you, Donald, for stopping by again. Appreciate you. Got any FALs? I don't. If you want to see an FAL, there's a channel called FAL Man. He has one that's a DA Arms, I believe. Give me one of yours, bro. Nope. Let's see. Sam says nice. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it. Gioni Glocks. I have one Cameron right there. Glock 20, chambered in 10 mil. 10 millimeter. That's the only Glock I have. Tannerite. Never tried Tannerite. One of these days. My local Cal Ranch hasn't. I also have an AK with a milled receiver. I don't think mine's milled. I think mine is, what do they call it? Pressed? I don't think it's milled. Yeah, I don't think mine's milled, is it? I think it's press folded, whatever you call it. Let's see. Real guns. Yes, they're real. You have a flamethrower? No, I don't have a flamethrower. My local pawn shop has two of them. Stamped. Yeah, I think mine's stamped. I don't think it's milled. Nope, no flamethrowers. But yeah, my local pawn shop's got two of them. Favorite lever action Northwest would be, that I own currently anyways, the one with the peep sight right there is a 2520 chambered in, 2520 made in 1895. It's a model 92 hexagon barrel. Can I see the custom wood stick you have in your hand? It's a joke. Yeah. Don't do it once. It sent a dryer door flying out. Tannerite is very dangerous. I would do it outside, obviously. You retired? No, I'm not. I'm not a retired vet. I'm not. What do you call it? I'm not in the military. My country guns are banned. Yeah, I know. So many are, unfortunately. Are you retired Australian painter armory heads? Oh, you were a painter for painting the. That's interesting. That would be an interesting job, painting the armory heads to the different colors depending what shot it was. Any BARs? No. And Puma Brazil carbines. Don't have one. Colt 1911. North says nice. You are not allowed to handle guns. That is true. Yes, not on lives you can't. Leonardo, welcome back. Leonardo Herrera. Can I be a mod? No, you just got in here. I don't know you from China. At least China, I know where you live. That is, but I don't know where you live. Lever gun is very cool. Reminds me of Dad. Nice. Yeah, today's Lever Action Sunday, so. Hey, D-Boss, welcome. What are you doing up so late, my buddy? Appreciate you showing up, my friend. What's up, D-Boss? I know your shop closed a long time ago. What are you doing up, friend? You're from, what was it, Texas? Can't remember. All those rifles and no VSD. Nope. Hey, Bruce, welcome. About to go to bed. Okay, appreciate you showing up, man. Yeah, it's Arizona's 8:35, so you're like 2 hours ahead. So about bedtime for you. Yep. Drew, my oldest gun is on the floor over here. Yes, there's. Let's see here. Which one is your oldest? That one down here. Chris and Drew. It's from 1840s. It's a cap and ball style. My oldest pistol is in another little case. It's from 1869 to 1871. Yep, the boss is in the chat. Dope collection. Thank you. Show me 45 ACP. That's the 1911 right there. That's an American home right there. Just welcome, buddy. I couldn't stand to see anyone else get their hands on it, so threw mine in the casket with me. Okay. Right. Let's see. My favorite is the 3030, the first cartridge that was commercially produced. For lever action, yeah, you're right. That's in the very back. Right there with the scope. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. I've had that. That's my first lever action I ever bought. Second would be actually this one right here in front here, which wasn't that long ago. Yeah, that one, Colt, is a Springfield Armory. I'm on a plane. Oh, really? Did you sold these guns? They're not for sale, Mr. Kaifin Rossi. Yes. Got some old style side-by-sides. Yeah, I do back there, CD. Yeah. Again, he says, how are you liking the Mechanic TTI? Oh, you saw that. Oh, I love that thing, my friend. Yeah, it's nice dog. Pretty found. That one collects Social Security too, right? Yeah, all these shotguns up here, these double barrels, are pre-1899, so they're antiques. Let's see here. Savage, the one in the front. Yes, that's a Savage Model 99, chambered in 300. What's up, King Knobs? J-Jack! How's it going? For not being more excited, pretty sick right now and trying to rest. Yeah, I wasn't feeling the greatest myself this morning. You able to show what each of the gauges options are? I could set them all up, but I'd rather not. Let's see. Once got to fire Brunelli over and under. It was super smooth and fancy. They wanted $2,000 for it, though. Yeah, Brunellis are expensive. You like selling your children or pets? Are those people raised by wolves? You're funny, buddy. What's the difference between suppressor and muzzle on a gun? Suppressor makes it so it's less loud. A muzzle helps with the recoil blast. D-Boss, someone just blocked you. He blocked your You're funny, EDC. Don't kick him out. He's a main guy. He did. Of course, you don't know that, EDC. Sorry, D-Boss. He just deleted your message. It said there's a lot of wood in this live, as in like wood stocks and stuff, including this piece of wood here. He thought you meant something else. What's up, Ahiram Ratan? AK-47. You have one. Good. Where's the good place to buy through a Savage? My local gun and pawn shop has a lot. Online is where I found some of mine. GB, Gunbroker, some. What's for dinner? I have hamburger I'm probably going to fry up with some eggs. Papa Amadeo and Lindo M. My bad. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, sorry, D-Boss. At least he didn't silence you. Yeah, don't kick him out. You didn't know, EDC, I don't think so. He's a really nice, big channel. They also have a gun shop wherever they live. I forget where they're at. This man is not suicidal. Nope, I'm not. You're right, Junebug. Let's see here. ¿Qué precio está un Winchester de 4? Nada se vende, José. Nada se vende, no oferta nada. Es una colección de yo. No problem, all good. 911, Zorro, we don't need you in here. Tom Knapp used to do a trick show with the Benelli 12 gauge. The guy was like a superhero. R.I.P. Tom. Monsieur. Let's see, Zorro's being dumb. D-Boss, you're not really a boss. Yeah. We're up in Oshkosh. Oh, yeah. I should remember that. My mom used to live in Wapaka, which wasn't far from Oshkosh. I had a great grandma that lived in Oshkosh. We always thought of the overall brand, Oshkosh Begosh, you know? Really kick people out. Yeah, don't kick them out. I usually do that. Just playing. What's your favorite gun? My favorite gun of all, I don't really have a favorite of all, but I have that favorite lever action I told you guys about, the peep sight. And then I got my favorite bolt action right here, my favorite semi-automatic TTI Combat back there. Favorite revolver is the 460 in the case there. It's a revolver. Favorite semi-automatic pistol or rifle would be the AK. And the favorite shotgun is this double barrel Silverhawk Beretta right there. Let's see here. Yeah, call 911 and tell them I approve all this man's awesome's collection. Yep. I'm the boss, applesauce. Understand, rubber band. Let's see here. The boss is the boss, man. The sauce, the boss. Let's see. Yo tengo el mismo calibre. Para esta quiero sabón que todo vale hoy en día. Está bien, hermano. Gracias por viene, Jose. Tom Nepp could be his fly nuts. Okay. Nice. My cabin is near Wapaka. I love that area. Yeah, my family grew up over there on my mom's side. Most of them are gone already. Yeah, those are all double barrels over there, JD. Sorry, J5. Where's your oldest gun? Douglas, the one on the ground right here. It's a Kentucky rifle from like 1840s. Hey, what's up, Russell? Yes, a military dude. We got guns. If you served, we appreciate your service. Thank you for stopping by to Desert Armory and More. Let's see here. I ain't shy about kicking people. Yeah, you ain't. Hey, Jensen. What's up, fellas? Long day today. You did? Okay. Thank you for your service. Let's see. Boss Tate says hi. Roger Wright says hi. Do you have a carbine repeater? Yes. This is a carbine 22, and the one next to it is a carbine model. It's a Winchester, that one. This one's a Henry. That's a Winchester carbine saddle ring. That's a 25-35 caliber. My dad played Russian roulette with a blank. Ouch, Ryan. Drew, that would not be good. Don't kick him out. He's been in here for a long time. I guess you could delete the message, but let's see here. Gotta get some sleep. Catch you on the next one. Have a good night. Thanks, DeBoss. Appreciate you showing up, man. Means a lot when some bigger guys show up in the small guys chat. Makes us a little bit. Ooh, nice. From Philippines, what's up, boss? Appreciate you. He says, nice stuff. Whoa, how old are those guns? 100 years or more? Some are over 100, yes. I'll point out the ones that are. So, this one here, that one, this one, those three are over 100 years old. Especially that one. That's an 1895. And that's an 1904. And that one's like a 1910. Wrong person. They actually tested that it's still fatal. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it would be. The old timers, old Mexican cowboys in Pleasanton, Texas, used to call the double barrel a cuate, which means twins. With a high caliber pistol. Yeah, it could. Chanson, yep, he's here. You have revolvers too? Yes. Emma guy, I have a whole bunch of revolvers. So on Thursdays, we have Wheel Gun Thursday. I also have a lot of shorts and shorts and stuff like that of me shooting some of my revolvers. If you want to check out my channel, I just did a 460 and a 500 last weekend. I haven't posted the 45 Colt yet or the little 22 mag. I just posted my 25 single shot today. These old cowboys used to say if they come out in his land, they are going to meet the Cuates. Yep. The Cuates. All right, guys, we're going to do one more swoop. We got a vote up here in the corner, guys. 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 16 gauge, or 20 gauge. We're going to leave it up just for a little bit longer. Well, it looks like those 30-30 carbines. The one in the back is a 30-30 shorter one. It looks just like a Marlin 36 or something they call them, 336, this back one with the scope. Let's see here. I'm back. I was talking about a 38 special. Yeah. Yep. Meet the twins. Just ran out the door with my 12 gauge. How to pair trying to come through the porch screen. Really, dude? Man. My grandpa was a ball turret gunner in World War II. My great grandpa was. He was in World War II. He was in the Marines. He was on Nagasaki and Hiroshima, however they pronounce it. I want to see the video of you shooting the 550 caliber. Yeah, Russell, just look at my channel. I have me shooting the 500. Yeah, bear. I'd take a bear out, no problem. Marine Senpai Gumby. Yep, that was my grandpa. He was in World War II. My great grandpa. He's passed now. Always flexible. See, you wanted trash to eat, so I didn't hurt him. Oh, was it a raccoon? Excuse me. I just got a SBR BB gun. Oh, cool. Car guy. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Oh, Russell, you should see me shooting it. I'm actually really good with shooting high caliber pistols. You'd be surprised. Someone commented on it. They're like, wow, you take that recoil really good. A black bear. Okay, I figured it was a coon. Those little rascals love trash. Bears do too, though. I had some friends up north of northern Cali out for me. Bears would come up and rip open his fridge yard. Elephant guns. Baxter, nope. No elephant guns, Baxter. Once you are in the Marines, you're always in the Marines. Yeah, that's what Simplify means. I'm a Marine once you told me that. And I got an ACOG with it. Nice. It's probably not a real one, obviously. That would be expensive. Kay says, what do you think about the 1895 Winchester that the Russians used? One of my favorite lever actions. Is that a shotgun? I forget. I do have an 1895, but that's just what year it is. It's a Model 94. J5 says, nice. Drew says, I'm going to get some sleep. Good night, Desert Army. Thanks for coming by, Drew. Appreciate you showing up. And we are live 6 p.m. Arizona time pretty much every day. Love your channel, brother. Thanks, J5. Mossberg 590 Shockwave green laser with my friend the Dart. That'll do it. Ever heard of a 4-bore? Yes. Kentucky Ballistic has one. It's a falling block. Good night and stay safe and blessed. Thanks. I drove a garbage truck for years and I always had to worry about bears when I got up. Okay. Winchester Model 94 TJE most bestest Winchester 845. Yeah, it's that time here too. Where are you located? I'm in Arizona. Are you in Arizona or Cali? Have you had the rarest Discord call yet? I haven't had any calls yet. Okay, guys, we're going to close the poll down. Chandler. Okay, you're just north of me. I've got friends outside of Phoenix. I have some other friends in Phoenix off of 51. That's about 3 hours from me, Chandler and Phoenix. So, guys, 12 gauge got 44%. 20 gauge, 28, 10 gauge, 15, 16, 13%. Wow, 10 gauge got more than 16s. Love the food clip. Looked yummy. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I am car guy. I am south of Benson. Do you know where Fort Huachuca is? The Army base? I'm real close to the Army base. Let's see. Can I have the sniper? No, you can't. Yeah, Roblox. That's right there. 3:30 at Lapua. I need to do more videos of that one. And sight it in longer distance. Guys, we're almost at 3,600 subscriptions. There's 24 in the chat. I believe most of you are subscribed that are in right now. Appreciate you guys. They say, okay, yeah, you can't have that. Sorry. Like and subscribe, guys. Support the awesome content creator. But I really want one. Well, Roadblocks, I really want $1 million. But I can't have it. Dang, you're still on, Jerome. Yes, Zeus, we're going to quit in about 14, 15 minutes, something like that. That way we'll make a 3-hour mark and we'll call it good. Lavos manos, hermano. Please. Jerome, I bet your phone has so much fingerprints because I need to wash your hands. No! That I'm going to close down? Yeah, EDC in it's about 11 minutes now. Roughly, I'll close down. Look at that. We got 3 subscriptions, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. We are almost at 3,600 subscriptions. I was hoping to get 3,500, and we got past that. Oh, we got one more. Thank you, guys. 11:48. We got. Do you know a pellet gun? I have a pellet gun that's a high-power Advente Air. Welcome, Noah. You're pretty close to the Mexican border. Oh, yeah. I have some friends. They're on 10 acres. Right next to them is another 10 acres, and then it's the border wall. 6 more subs, guys. Actually, it's not 6. It'd be 5 now. Do you know a pellet gun? Like I said, buddy, I got one right there. What is that handgun? Okay, so we have this is a Glock Model 20, 10 millimeter. That's a 1911 Springfield, 45 ACP, and over there is a TTI Combat Mechanic. Mullet, what's up? What is the... Come on, 6 more subs. Was that gun okay? I already mentioned that. Sup, nice guns. Now there are many favorite guns, best guns in the world. Yeah, I know, right? Hello, Zeus. Let's see, I got a sniper, but the scope is fake. Okay. Let's see, did you finish that awning house thing? No. He's only available Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a huge, it's a pavilion with 8x8s. How many pings today? Pings? Oh, no, that's the other guy. That's a Models 300. Noah, you're talking about the arms room. I don't have an M1 Grand. I know who you're talking about. I am, what do you call it? I can get donations in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I am monetized, but they have to prove it yet. Once that happens, we'll figure out something to do special each time somebody does something. Pavilion, yeah. We're not done yet. He's only available Tuesdays and Thursdays to work on it. And this coming Tuesday, he can't because they're on a trip to Rocky Point. So you're going to make me the wooden Henry Mayor's leg loaf stand, Jerome. Zeus, I'm green eggs and ham. I'll be there, hopefully. At the arms room? He's probably sleeping now. I wouldn't doubt it. I think he did one this morning. I was on this morning. I think he had one going. Or was that yesterday, last night? Scope is plastic. Is your sniper real, Roblox? 4 more subscriptions, guys. We'll make 2,600. Term I always called those Kazubis. It's a pellet. Oh, gotcha. Mine is a Vente Air pellet gun, 25 caliber, and I have a Vortex Crossfire scope on it. Oh, when you get monetized. Yes, I am monetized. I got approved as in like yesterday or the day before that. I got my hours in. And so I submitted what I needed to for now, and it's in a waiting period. And that could take up 2 weeks to a month. It all varies, depending on YouTube. Depends on YouTube, folks. YouTube can be stingy at times. Let's see here. Do you have a Desert Warrior? I know what a Desert Eagle is. I don't have one of those. Second one on the bottom one. That one is a 10 gauge lever action right there. Epic. That one is made in 1901, and it's a Winchester 1901. First year they made it. Everyone smash that like button to help drums get the algorithms. That's actually pretty much done now, the algorithms. I've been on long enough. Well, the door's kind of jamming. I have to readjust that one. Is that all ammo under the bench? No, under the bench is empty shells and loading dies, and the other side has cases with a few pistols in them locked. Let's see, K40 2244. I'm not sure what that is. 4 more subscriptions, guys, and we'll have 2,400. Sorry, 3,600 subscriptions. Epix is nice. Came back late and had to clean up the pots and pans and kitchen. Yep, I do that all the time, my friend. I do that all the time. Subscribe for more. There you go. Is that a 303 Savage? No, that one is a Model 99 300 Savage. I do have a 303 British right there. Lee Enfield. M4, no, that one is a Modern Sporting Rifle AR-15 Delton. And I got a whole bunch of double barrels over here. MP5 clone right there with HK internals. We got some other shotguns and oddballs over here. Drew Schaffer says he's back. Jerome is the best dude. He made me a handmade prosthetic. No, I didn't, dude. It's funny. It keeps dropping back and forth from $5.95, $5.96 back and forth. Let's see here. Red, what's up? I have an old 22 lever action. The lever came off. Oh, came loose. Yeah, this one right here is a Henry 22 right there. Let's see, an Uzi, I do not. Gary, what's up? Gary Youngboy. Put a new lever on. Okay, good for you watching hunting tremors. No, Chin Chin. We do deer, coyotes, hopefully some javelina, dove. I'm not sure if I'll get a bear or not. I got to put in the tag for that. I got lots of revolvers. Today's not wheel gun Thursday though. All my wheel guns are put away right now. My revolvers. See you later, Bert. Like and subscribe, buddy. You are new to the channel. Could you subscribe? Appreciate you. My dad had a Serbu RM50 and it malfunctioned on him. Yeah, I've had another guy had a Serbu that blew up in his face, but that's because the slapper on was hot. That was Kentucky Ballistics. Bow to me, pheasant. Okay. Okay. No. Pink guy raised me from a wee lad to my new sophisticated self, Papa. Oh my God, these were the super scary assault rifles my Canadian media was talking about. We need to stop the gangsters in Toronto using these lever guns. Funny one, buddy. Hey, what's up, Diesel Swap Civic? Did you actually put a diesel in a Civic? That'd be cool, man. Got any thoughts on the Skinner peep sights? I have one peep sight on that one right there, and I have a 25 Rimfire Stevens that has that veneery or whatever they call it. You're new to the channel, I believe. Do you mind subscribing? Appreciate you. You subbed to. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate you. AK-47. Yeah, we pointed that one over out already. The wood one right there is the AK-47. Hey, boss. I have a cancer. Oh, no. What type of cancer? You and the arms room should collaborate. We should. FAL man actually lives here in Arizona. He said he wants to collab. What's up, Alex? He said, hey, man. GT Gorilla says you should see who the first ever collector of the rifles. I'm not sure, buddy. Jerome wouldn't make it. Wouldn't get it. Wouldn't get what? World War One. I don't have any World War One. I have stuff that was made during World War One, but not used. This one is post World War One. It's from 38, and then that's World War Two, 1934. 43, I mean. The other one beside it's a Mosin Nagant. That's from 43. And then the SKS is post World War II. That would be a Norinco SKS. I hunt frog with airsoft gun. There you go. Am I not heeding you? Don't know what you mean, buddy. Anorexia. Interesting. Teen Roblox is high again. How's Skittles? He's doing great. He's outside right now with the big doggy. Do you need good credit for purchasing guns? No, unless you're purchasing it with a credit card. But no, you just need to be pass the background check, take your background check test, and then if your state has some type of safety, you got to go through. Alex says, question about gun design. How do you know if something is a fad versus something that's really innovative? I guess time always tells, right, Alex? What's that pistol over there? We got 10 millimeter Glock. It's a Glock 20. Then right there is a, what do you call that one? That one is a 1911, and the other one's a TTI Combat 9 millimeter. That's a Canic. Oh, my lady used the Capital One on her Shield Plus. Can I have hamburger? Hamburger piece. Hamburger piece. 41 in the chat, folks. Let's see. My dad loves his new 44 mag so much he has not even shot it. Interesting. David Childs. Nothing's for sale. Yeah, especially I heard AT. I heard that Discovery really knows that. The thing is, AT Smith, they already know you're getting a gun, though, because you're running a background check if you're getting at a store. So it's like they're already getting alerted. So like it doesn't, that part hardly holds water. Hey, that other one, the old one, we have the same one. Okay. I have a Estopona Rossi, whatever that is. Just barter with gold at the something. Hey, Monkey Gamer, welcome back. I remember a little clippy. You got the little clippy for your avatar. Why do you need so many lever action shotguns? There's only one lever action shotgun right there, bro. All the rest aren't shotguns. As long as you still own it, who cares? I plead the fifth, right? I have a single barrel 410 J.C. Higgins small shotgun. Noah, behind me, I have a 410 single shot Ivor Johnson from the early 1800s. No, I'm just joking. Well, what gun is the most recoil that you have? My single shot 10 gauge. It's behind me as well. It's a 10 gauge. It shoots these. Of course, this is opened up, but it shoots these 10 gauge magnums. They're 3.5-inch Magnum turkey loads. Is 3855 or 3030 Ackley better cartridge for hogs within 200 rounds? I've never heard of a 3030 Ackley. 3855. That's hard to find ammo for, unless you load it yourself. Better cartridge for hog within 200. I don't know which one would be better. I've shot 3030s, obviously. I got that. It's okay. Wipe it. Hold it onto the AK and AR rifles for, 70 years now. Try something new. There you go. Sorry, I didn't realize I'm only kidding. No worries. Mine's a bolt action. Oh, a bolt action 410. Yeah, J.C. Higgins would be. I have a bolt action 20 gauge. It's the original Goose. Sorry, 12 gauge. It's over there in the corner. Right there, that really long one, 36-inch. Marlin, original Goose. Chin Chin spits more bars than a jail cell. Is that a 1887 or 01? It's pretty. It's an 01. It's a 1901, chambered in 10 gauge. Made in 1901. Unfortunately, the person who sold it to the pawn shop didn't tell them that the firing pin was broke. I buy it and I go to fire it with my 10 gauge brass loads that I reload, and it doesn't go off and the firing pin is broke. Bonjour de France, super collection, gracias Pascal. Have you seen Kentucky Ballistic 20 mm anti-tank gun? Yes, 3 or 4 of them, straight out of Tombstone. Yeah, Billy, I'm from near Tombstone, about 25 minutes. Such an American seed live. Thank you, user. Billy says, hi, super mega collection, Pascal. Have you got any 22 long rifles? That lever action right there is a 22. I do have some in the safe, too. Do you know the 9692? I don't. Jealous, LOL. I've been looking at getting one for a while, but the prices are crazy. So, Diesel, I got that from a pawn shop. It came in the same day or second day it came in. I saw it and said I would be really interested in that. They said, "Well, put your name on it. Once it's cleared through the system at the pawn shop, we'll contact you." And then once it was, they asked, "Hey, do you want it?" And I said, "Yeah, I want it." I think I got it. Now, it was missing the wood here, but I found that on eBay and the bolts to hold it. It's also missing the brass little sight. But they didn't know the firing pin was sheared. Otherwise, they would have sold it to me for cheaper. But it was under 800. I'll give you that. Lever action, these are clean. I don't think they're too bad. Holly, welcome. Haley, I mean. Appreciate you coming by. Does your barrel have a model number? Because for some reason mine doesn't. Yeah, it says model 1901 on it. For the lever action, yeah. Sam and Tassof Games. Hello. Nice looking levers. Thank you. Choco Wise. You got 357 Magnum one. I don't. Not yet. One of these days we'll get a lever action that's 357. Haley not really getting it back together. Pain. I have a Sears 16 gauge bolt action. Neat. It's 1201 here in Indiana. 3600. We did it. Oh, guys, thanks. Guys, thank you, guys. We got to 3,600 subscriptions. Now I can go to bed. I've been on over 3 hours. What type of scope is that? The scope on there is a BSA Sweet 3030. It's made for 3030 specifically. Although we're hit 3,600 again, I'm sure, because it'll roll back. 300 Win Mag or 375 H&R Magnum for Polar Bear. Jamie, both would work. I don't own either, but I do own something that's in between those two. A 338 Lapua Sniper right here. Baby Blue says, yo, why do you have guns? Because we can, buddy. The land of the free. There we go. 3605. New goal for tonight. Yeah. Jerome needs a Smith & Wesson lever gun. I wouldn't get a Smith & Wesson. I'd probably get either a Henry, a Rossi, or Winchester. Winchester preferably, probably. Which is the one with scope. Yeah, that's a 3030 in the back. Sans the Skeleton. Like and subscribe. Thank you for calling them nice guns. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you, buddy. Baby one, how do you have guns? Because I can buy them. Free Dom. Yeah, yo, you're the boy. It back. What's up, him, Bob? I have only 152 subs. Shout out to Drew Schaefer. Give him a subscription. He has 152 subs. Let's help him out. He could do lives, I guess. He has more than 50. Oh, wow. Do you have an editor? I edit my own stuff. Welcome, Ian. You ever heard of a 32 special lever action? 32 special? I've heard of 32 ACP, 32 long court, 32 short colt, 3220, 32 special. Yeah, 32 special lever. Yeah. The ammo's a little hard to find though. My gun, local gun and pawn has it. I wouldn't mind getting a 32 special, as well as a 32 or 35 Remington, and a 4570. Sick collection. Thanks, Nizzy. Mazin Rafi, welcome. James, welcome. Any tips for getting the barrels out of the 92 for barrel threading? None of mine are threaded, so not really chalk-wise. Nothing's for sale. Kathleen 416 Rigby for polar bears. Yeah. Well, if you get the 416 Rigby, was it the... There's one of those. Oh, it's the 458 lot, I think. If you get that one, it can also shoot the 458 Winchester mags, but not the other way around. Get the Henry 12-inch lever pistol. America's Second Amendment. Yep. Selling. No, nothing's for sale. Sorry, my chat's going crazy. WSGG. Not sure what that is. Escape school today so I can play Rivals. There you go. Let's see here. Land of the Free. There we go. Like the stream. Thank you, buddy. Like and subscribe if you could. I remember getting my hunting. You get a electrical card being so excited, but now I have to pay way too much for a license. Yeah, my favorite gun is a banana gun. There you go. Is there a flintlock on the ground? That is a percussion cap from 1840s, roughly. I think 307 is the best for simple home defense, but I feel 9mm is a good CCW. Yep. Bryson, welcome, buddy. Really nice Socko 300 Win Mag. Yes, Sockos are nice. Welcome, Wes. Welcome back. Smith West 7 Nitro over Keel. Yeah, they are. Jay says, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Some of you are just coming in, but unfortunately, we got to close down here. If you don't mind me asking, what's your oldest gun? Austin, the one on the floor. It's from 1840, roughly. I can help with more than the editing, but also creating content that grow your channel. I introduce in the email, what's your contact info? No, Eon, I make my own stuff. And as you can tell, I've been doing YouTube for about 2.5, 3 months, and I already have almost, 3.5. We just hit 3,000 subscriptions 4 days ago, so we're doing great, buddy. Let's see. One time I had a CO2 cartridge explode on me, and I have a mark right above my eyebrow. Whoa. Martiz Delta, welcome. What's your personal favorite self-defense caliber? 9mm. With some good rounds in it. Love double barrel shotguns. They look cool. Thanks, man. West Skills is Super Pit Jealous. Socko is a great gun. Yeah. 12 p.m. for me. How about you? It's 9:07, but I've been on for 3 hours. Is the back one an M4? Black one. No, the one on the floor there's a shotgun. That's a shotgun, like a Sega. That one's an M4 looking one. It's an AR-15. Thing, Drew, did you leave it in the microwave too long? Yeah, I know, right? Let's see here. We got a couple trolls coming in. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't read that. Martiz Delta. So cool. Keep up the work. Thank you. You doing better than cartels. No problem, Ian. Appreciate you showing up. Have a good day. And if you could, like and subscribe. If you like this type of content, especially. Got to shoot a 45 120. Those are nice. I've seen 50 70s, 45 70s, and yeah, those 45 120s. They had a 45 95, I think, too. Oh, 45 90. There it is. Yesterday, I might take a loan out for sharps. Yeah, I know. I would like to try shooting a lever action at the range. Yes, I might have them to rent. Well, guys, I got to shut down here. I've been on 3 hours and 8 minutes. It's time for me to wind this down here. So, guys, I know there's some new ones of you coming in. Do you mind liking and subscribing before we shut this down? Jake, yeah, we're closing down, guys. Sorry, you're just missing us. Yes, Jake, we have an AK. We do. Right there. And that is a 300 Savage, yes. All right, guys. Sorry to close you down. Some of you new ones have just gone in the chat, but I've been on 3 hours and 9 minutes. So it's time to wind it down, guys. Appreciate you all coming to Desert Armory and More. We hope to be live next. Live will be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Arizona time. That's our normal time. If something else changes, I usually say something about it in a short I'll post.
But we got shorts of shooting, gun history, mine exploring, hiking, stuff like that. If you like it, subscribe, double tap the screen, and appreciate you all coming. And y'all have a blessed night, blessed day, blessed rest of your life. And when life gives you lemons, instead of making lemonade, trust God in those times of uncertainties instead. Ask Him, and He will help you. He will shine a light on your pathway. Thank you all for coming by. You have a blessed day, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Till next time. Adios.